Well, what's up, Cowboy Nation, Cowboy Headquarters, and America's Team? And that's who we are, the America's Team. And here we are again on What's Up Wednesday. What's up and what's going on with my heavy hitters on my right? And I guess y'all left or y'all right, I don't know, 21 Armando 21. And down below, my main man, Dallas Cowboy Chris in the house. And there he is flexing for you boys. And look, can y'all tell we are rocking something new? How about that? Yeah, Armando always come on here with these new caps and, trying to just, throw shade on us, Dallas Cowboy Chris. So we got something, we're going to style a bit. So what's up, Dallas Cowboy Chris? Talk to us, baby. What's happening?
Say, baby, you know what I do. Living the life of the 300-pounder. Once again, it's Christmas Day. It's Wednesday. Excited to be here. A lot of things to talk about, and let's get to it.
All right, that's what's happening. 21 Armando 21, man. What's going on with you, brother? How's everything?
What's going on, Cowboy family? You already know we're here. Last week I was off. I was taking a little break, but we here. We repping America's Team. Got a lot to talk about. We got big news. You guys already know. We're gonna hold on a little bit, but you guys already know what it is. Cowboys, baby. Let's do it.
Hey, yeah. Gary, he was off because he had an autograph signing. You know how popular he is, man.
That's what it was, and we wasn't invited.
He didn't want to tell us he had an autograph session.
Yeah, man.
You know Michael Jackson gonna leave the group pretty soon.
Yeah, you remember David Ruffin left the Temptations, so we got to be ready, man. Bobby Brown left New Edition. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So he doing big things, man.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm trying to put us on the map, baby. You already know.
Already, man. So, man, you listen, man. Let's get right on into it. We want to thank everybody, man, for being a part of this channel, man, and subscribers. To all you guys, and we almost about at 500, man. Let's continue to hit that like button, share button, and continue to place your comments in the huddle where we always display your comments. We really appreciate everybody. Like I said, we're not a large group, but we are authentic group of Cowboy fans. So we just want to say thank you guys for being loyal and being a big time supporter of the Cowboy Huddle. So with that being said, I guess we need to talk about our little weekend, Dallas Cowboy Chris, and our opportunity to meet a great legend. How about that? What tell us a little bit what happened over the weekend.
Man, it was exciting weekend. It was planned but wasn't planned. Okay, DJ Kai hit us up, said he was coming in town because he's playing the golf tournament, and that's why we rocking the One Star One family in support of those Cowboy fans over there on that West Coast.
Baker, California, Bakersfield, California. So supporting them, he came through and man showed a lot of love. We got a superstar coming. Hold on. It's a superstar.
Drum roll.
Y'all don't know. Hold on. Oh, there he is. B2 Reels in the house.
B2 Reels.
Yeah.
Look like somebody got a
technical difficulties.
I see. Hey, man, I was like that last week, man. So yeah, we got you, bro. I understand.
So like I was saying, and then we had an invader into the cave. The Sneaky G showed up.
Sneaky G, man.
He had texted me because he wanted to go grab some lunch and everything. And I told him, I said, well, look, man, I got some folks coming over. And I told him, he said, man, tell everybody I am on the way. So everybody bailed in the cave. Everybody signed the wall, man, which I love. I say, that the wall for me is my walk of fame, my hall of fame for all my friends, just representing. I don't care what team you play for, but I love it when you came through. Everybody on the crew have signed it. I think Armando's is worth a little money now, so I'm gonna hang on to that part. I'll never paint over it. But yeah, we had a wonderful time, man, fellowshipping and everything, man. Even with Sneaky, man. Sneaky got a lot of nonsense to say about the Cowboys, but he's genuinely a good dude.
Yeah, he knows a lot. He definitely does. But we can't forget Super Cowboy, man. I mean, I just learned something today that I'm gonna let Armando talk a little bit about Super Cowboy. We appreciate him coming through as well, man.
Yeah.
This
If
guy,
you guys
man.
don't know, if you guys don't know who Super Cowboy is, check him out. You can find him on YouTube, I think, all over. But if you guys also check out G's TikTok and Chris's TikTok, Dallas Cowboy Chris, G's the #1 Cowboy fan. Check out their TikToks. He's on there. So Super Cowboy was nominated by Drew Pearson. If you guys don't know who Drew Pearson is, I don't know if you're a Cowboy fan. But Drew Pearson nominated Super Cowboy into the NFL Fan Hall of Fame. But I don't know if he made it or not. I didn't go into it. But
it was another person made it. He didn't make it.
Yeah. So I know it was a bunch of fans from different teams that got nominated, and this is not just any nomination. It's for the actual NFL Hall of Fame. For fans. So Super Cowboy was in the den. He was in the cave over there, and Chris has got his signature. So shout out, man! Shout out to Chris. And
man, that was great, man. That was great meeting him, man. I don't know what he looks like, but I've heard about how popular he is. But Mondo, explain the mask, because he wears the mask, and I know a lot of people probably familiar with.
Yeah, so Super Cowboy, what it is the lucha libre mask. If you guys don't know what lucha libre is, it's wrestling in Mexico, lucha libre. So in lucha libre and folklore, it's pretty much you never take off the mask. There's been legends in lucha libre that die with their masks, wrestlers. So that's what Super Cowboy does, is he wears his lucha libre mask. You won't ever see him without it. That's the folklore of the lucha libre wrestler. So, but shout out to them, man. Shout out to Super Cowboy.
Man,
he started following me on TikTok, so shout out to him, man.
Man, we had a great time, man. I really enjoyed even Sneaky G, man. He, like I say, he's a New York fan, and I understand, but Sneaky G, you can't do nothing but like him because he's a character, man. So we had a great time. He's a character. And we gave him some of that Troy Aikman beer. We forced it on him. He had no choice. He drank some of it.
What did he say? He said it was aged.
He said it was aged 27 years.
Yeah, man. But if you guys don't know who Sneaky G man is, he's a big New York Giants fan. I've had the pleasure of meeting him and his whole family. Real good dude, but yeah, he's one of the biggest Cowboy haters you will ever meet.
Yeah, he is. I don't know, man. I think he undercover, but yeah, I like going back and forth with that guy, man. But if you guys are watching One Star One Family, man, we thank you, man, for you guys coming through the DFW, man. Like I say, showing us love, man, and just hanging out with us, man. Dallas Cowboy Chris, which B2 Real should have been there. I don't know what happened. But anyway, that's a different story. But but yeah, we appreciate you.
It was Easter weekend. My son got his first haircut this weekend.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. There
you hear me?
All right. Hey, daddy duties, man. That's great. His first haircut. You cannot miss that. You're right about that. I agree with you on that. So, but again, man, we just thank everybody, man, for Super Cowboy coming through, Sneaky G, man, coming through, man. We we really appreciate that, man, and just showing us love like you guys did. And wait a minute, Sneaky G, man, did not sign the Cowboys side of the wall. Wow, what happened? Dallas Cowboy.
He said he refused. He refused to sign on the Cowboys side. So he signed on the Michigan side.
He brought his own bench. Like the Cowboys.
Oh man, it was.
By the way, at the end of the show, he said he may slide on with us.
Oh, did he really? Yeah, oh my gosh, we'll think about it, man. We will think about it. But so with that being said, man, let's get on into this, man. I think we done talked enough about us. go into this and let's talk about what's going on around the NFL. So yeah, man, here we are, man. There's a lot of stuff.
Gary, before you do that,
Yeah.
before you do that, I want you to shout out to our subscribers who are here every week. You got to say hi to Miss Lorraine. You got to say hi to Miss Felicia. You gotta let them know, you know.
Call them out. I try to do it before we leave, but yeah, go ahead, call them out.
Track Hawk, how you doing?
Yeah,
hey, man. The kid Dalton.
That kid Dalton, 2006, in the house.
Man.
1 Star, 1 Family. My man, you check us out. 1 Star, 1 Family. DJ Kai.
Yeah. We in the house, man. Everybody, man. Thank y'all for coming in, man. Appreciate it.
Shout out to my boy Mikey. Mikey on here. Okay,
Mikey. I see you, Mikey. Yeah. No, in the house. All right, go ahead, Gary.
So yeah, here we are, man. Appreciate it. Again, thank everybody for taking our time, man, and just being a part of this Cowboy Huddle. But let's go on and talk about a little something around the news, man. And anybody got anything we want to bring out, or you want me to just go ahead and jump into it?
Go ahead.
Well, just everybody needs to know next week NFL draft. I hope everybody's ready. You know what we're gonna pick. Nobody knows. We might not even pick. We might give up the draft pick. I don't know.
Don't get Chris upset. Chris upset.
But I'll be there. I'll be there. You know, to give Chris a hug in case he has to get upset. But you know, I'll be seeing Chris. But if you guys don't know, me and Chris, you know, might make an appearance on the draft board.
Yeah, do that, man. So you two guys are actually going to the draft. Come on, man. How y'all holding out on us, man? We need to know this stuff, man.
We're gonna be there. We're gonna be there repping. You already know we're gonna be at the draft repping them boys. Got to be, you know. The big chains are coming, the big sombreros coming. So, you know, it's gonna be on and popping. You already know.
Well, Gary, mine was a birthday present. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So I had no control over mine. Me and Armando talked about it, but we didn't never finalize anything. So the wife basically one day she had left and put the itinerary on my desk that I work from, and she said, "Happy birthday, enjoy the draft." And that's how it happened.
Wow, bro.
Basically,
baby, you hear that? Baby, did you hear that? Did you? I didn't get a draft.
I didn't get a draft ticket.
So it was nothing intentional to leave the group out, you know. And Armando was considering it anyway. And you know, his 1 million legions of fans say if they don't see him, it's gonna be a problem. So he had obligation.
Yeah, real talk.
You know, Michael Jackson got an obligation to his fans.
Yeah.
David Ruffin got to show up. You already know.
Already, yeah. So Felicia wants to know, is anyone going to the store to watch the draft?
Felicia, I'll be in Las Vegas.
I'll be in Vegas, Felicia.
Be too real.
Be too real. Frozen.
I'm not going to be there.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be there either. I don't know. I usually watch mine at home on my patio or something like that. So I don't know. But we're going to talk about that too, is creating this fan base, man, because we got to start representing. But anyway, so yeah. Hey, check that out. Check it out. Cowboy Chris. There she is. Yeah, Miss Sherry in the house.
The
like that?
The guy.
I'll show you the godmother, man.
Yeah, 1 Star, 1 Family say, guess what? See you next Friday in Las Vegas.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's what's up, man. So anyway, let's get on into this, man, around the news, man. So, guys, I don't know if y'all heard, man, but here we are, man. It's been told that Colin Kaepernick is actually trying to make his way back into the league. It was told that he was on I Am an Athlete with who is it? Ocho Cinco,
Brandon Marshall.
Yeah, Brandon Marshall.
I don't know the other. Yeah.
Pac-Man Jones was on there this time, but you know, they interviewed him. You know, Colin Kaepernick. Personally, I thought, well, he's done. He don't, you know, but they was asking him, where have you been 5 years? He said, well, you know, he'd been laying low due to the fact that everything was going on. But he did state, he said, yeah, I'm willing to come back. And they had good things to say about Colin Kaepernick. as far as him throwing that ball. He said, man, the guy has a rocket arm. He throws hard and things like that. But the question was asked, would he come in as a backup? And Colin said, yeah, I would come in as a backup. You know, he said he interviewed with Seattle a few years back, and the coach there, what's his name?
Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll said, hey, this
Pete
guy's
Carroll.
a starter. We already got a starter. So he was saying basically, Colin Kaepernick saying now that they don't have a starter, hey, all I want is a chance. All I want is a chance. So so the interview went real good with, you know, talking to those guys there, but he definitely has mentioned that he is willing to come back as a backup. And the question was also asked, well, you know, the distraction. Well, he said, well, Nike, he said, I made Nike billions. He said, Black Lives Matter. He said, I made, you know, they advance, you know, so by bringing me in, I can make your team advance, you know, make you billions just because of, you know, the situation. But anyway, so what do you guys think about Colin Kaepernick coming back? What do you guys think about that?
So what I saw the interview with I forgot the name of the podcast, but I saw the interview, and what it is they did a mock interview. So in other words, I think Brandon Marshall and the other guys were Ocho Cinco were like a GM, and they were asking Colin Kaepernick questions, and they asked him like, how could you help us coming into the organization? And he gave them their answers, and I really liked his answers. You know, he talked about, you know what, the distraction issue with the whole, and he pretty much said, look, you guys, you know, all you guys do now is pretty much because of him. The whole, you know, the Black Lives Matter, you know, they wear it on their helmet now. You know,
Yeah.
he says, you know what, you guys, you know, this is something kind of what he started, since he started kneeling and all that. So he said, how would it not be, you know, beneficial for you guys to bring me in? It, you know, it'll go with what everybody is saying now. So, you know, so he had really good answers, you know, and everybody was kind of like, okay, you know, as far as his performance, you know, it's one thing to go out there and throw a ball to receivers, but it's one thing to go out there and throw a ball to receivers while getting hit. So we don't know, but, you know, he looks good. He looks good, you know, on the field, you know, so, you know, I think, you know, how, you know, you guys already know me. I'm a big believer in second chances.
Yeah.
So, you know, everybody deserves it. You know, we'll see what happens.
What do you think, B2 Real?
Well, yeah, man, I think the question had been posed. You know, they said that every team has 3 quarterbacks, and 32 have 3 quarterbacks. Is he worse than 96 quarterbacks? Like, is he better than 96 quarterbacks, rather? And I think the question is, yeah. I mean, the answer is yeah. I think he should be back on the field playing. He still got what it takes, you know. Where, I think, is the bigger question than if. You know,
That's a good
where would
question.
you place him?
I say Steelers.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
I say Steelers.
That's a good place.
Wow.
That's a good place.
Damn.
Carolina. I don't know. This Carolina is still holding on to what's his name?
Oh, Sam.
They have Sam Darnold, I know, but they have Cam Newton. Do they
No,
still have
Cam.
Cam Newton?
I don't know if Cam Newton is still there or not.
Yeah.
Big Dallas Cowboy Chris, what you think, man?
Well, I just want to state the truth. Colin Kaepernick has been blackballed ever since he took a knee. We all know that. And the only reason Colin Kaepernick started taking the knee because a United States veteran of war, a white man, told him it's more respectful if you take a knee than sit on the bench. And ever since he did that, it upset so many people. Okay? So they blackballed him. Colin Kaepernick has been out the league for what, 5 years, maybe 6 years now? And now you're just now starting to talk about bringing him back. To me, it's a difference between sitting on the bench and not playing football than not playing football, period. Okay? We've all played. You know how hard it is, okay? we've never played at that level, but can you imagine going to that level? Hey, I'm cheering for Colin. If somebody's going to give him the opportunity to play, I'm cheering for him 100%. But there's a bunch of coward owners and leadership in the NFL that won't bring him in because they don't want to smoke from the other people. And we all know who we're talking about, okay? Yeah. But Colin Kaepernick didn't do anything wrong, okay? And they blackballed him because he took a stand, all right? And I just think it's terrible. If he come back, I hope he show out. I don't care if he'll back up or not, but he's gonna get on the field eventually.
Yeah, and that's all he said. That's all he's saying. Just he wants to get his foot in the door. Right. Noah Gonzalez says he deserves another chance, and I think he could be a backup for the Saints. Man, there's opportunities out there. I mean, Saints is a good team. Saints is a good team to think about.
He'll be a starter for the Saints.
Oh my gosh!
You took the words out of my mouth. He'll be a starter.
Man. So yeah, that's something to think about. So personally, while we're talking about Colin Kaepernick, basically, I would probably say to me best fit was probably the Steelers. The Steelers would probably.
Your favorite
Tomlin,
team,
he's
right?
a good guy. Mike Tomlin's a good guy. He would definitely probably give him a chance. You know, hey man, I'm gonna come here and let you prove yourself. If you do it, we'll start you. If not, you got backup. So
what you're saying is they should have kept James Washington.
Hell yeah. Shit. Hey, what we gonna do with James Washington? We can send him back. Hell, return the sender. Hell, we gonna do with James Washington.
Hey man, it's too early in the show to be shooting at Gary.
It's too early in the show to be shooting at. We don't want Jack from the Steelers. Damn, meat left on the bone. You better take that meat back to Pittsburgh. If you had meat on the bone, you still be at Pittsburgh.
Plus, Armando, that's my job to shoot at Gary. It's too early in the show.
I already know. Hey, real quick. So my mother-in-law, she's a big Steeler fan. I'm talking. She went to her first game last year. She went to I think when they played the Ravens and they won like at the last second. But she brought me back a shirt. It's not a Steeler shirt. It just says Pittsburgh, but it's yellow and black. And I refuse to wear that shirt. And he always asks me, "Have you worn the shirt?" I say, "Hell no!" And I told
I don't even wear yellow and black.
I told Maxine, I mean, you can have the shirt. She's like, "My mom bought it for you." I was like, "I'm sorry, I can't do it."
Listen to this, guys. Let's track how must be on them darn Budweisers or something. Look at this. For Kellen Moore. I'll take that. I'll take that all day. What'd you say, be too real?
He'll be the offensive coordinator.
No, we'll just get rid of him. Hell, let him draw some plays up in the damn dirt. Better than what? Well, anyway, we ain't gonna go there. Anyway, so let's see. Let's keep going, man. So that's what you. I mean, what do you think, Chris? Where do you think he should go? What would be a good spot for him?
I really never thought about it because I just don't think nobody had the gumption to do it. I mean, because if they was going to do it, they could have did it 5 years ago. I just think it's tough.
They got to give him a shot, man.
Hey, if anywhere, Seattle ain't got no quarterback.
They really don't.
They ain't got no quarterback.
Damn, that's setting them up for failure because they rebuild and send them to the Saints or the Steelers at least. You setting them up for
Atlanta.
failure.
Atlanta don't have a quarterback.
Yeah.
Perfect opportunity. All right, we got our Rottweiler. He's in the house.
Mikey, shout out. What's up, Mikey?
All right, first let's run down some things that you talked about. It's funny
now,
that
stick to the script. Wait a minute, Mikey. Stick to the script. Damn. Stick to the script. But go ahead.
Well,
we going to listen to you.
I wanted to make a joke. Some Cowboy fans need to keep their masks on just because, just by the way they look. And you don't call it yellow. You call it maize, don't you? Anyway. You call it maize, right? So, Colin Kaepernick's last year, he was trash. As a football player, not of what he did, but what he was on the field. He went all vegan. He lost all his power, and at the end, yes, he didn't have his coach, and he had Jim Tonsula as a coach. We get that. But for what he's worth and what the headache is, I don't see nobody picking him up. And how are you going to try to get hired by a bunch of people you sued? So he already got money from those people. So he wants to get the job from the same people he sued? So what do you guys think about that?
I mean, Brian Flores is suing the I know Brian Flores is suing and he's got a job.
Yeah.
So true.
But he has a right to sue because
he does.
It was defamation of character. You're accusing me of being this person, but that's not who I was. So, if they want to make it right, let them in the league. But like I say, we don't want to get into politics. But
didn't Jerry Jones sue the NFL?
That was business.
No, it's the same thing, though, bro. That was business.
Nobody won.
Jerry Jones sued the NFL. He is an owner. So
he's an owner.
What's the difference between a player suing the NFL than the owner? What's the difference?
Well, the owner has a majority stake already. He's paid for his spot. Nobody could take his spot unless he's physically doing something or there's grounds for him to get his spot taken like that. Owner for the Clippers, which was doing horrendous things for years, and his karma caught up to him. Jerry Jones sued to break free and make better business practices, which at the end was better for the whole league. Now he's doing crypto, and that's going to be the better for the whole leagues. He was doing Stride in that. This was something totally different. And you know what? Colin Kaepernick won, and he got compensated. So he get your money and go. And the thing
won too.
But the thing about Colin Kaepernick, why are you talking now? Why weren't you talking then? Like, that's my thing with him. Why are you coming out now? Was that a part of your settlement? Was that in your settlement to get
no, it's just no. I mean, Mike, it's just like you you got hit in the eye last week with a conduit, right?
Yes, sir.
You have every right to file for compensation if it was serious enough. But it doesn't give them a right to fire you because you was injured. So
they made sure they had liability. They sure went in that little cup, and thank Jesus. It was a good week.
So and like I said, we don't want to get into the politics of this, but we just basically want to, I don't have a problem when it comes back. I think,
hey, Mikey, let me ask you something. If you saw Colin Kaepernick in the NFL, what team would you see him with right now?
Well, since Pete Carroll has been bloviating so much and throwing these snippets out there, put his money where his mouth is. And that's for the sake of Pete Carroll talking good, like a guy friend zoning a chick, and he says she's beautiful and all this stuff, but he doesn't ever take her out or ask her out. This is what Pete Carroll has been doing with the media and with us, right? He did it the last time around when he said he was a good quarterback, and then he mentioned him a couple of months ago on a press conference out of nowhere, because one of the wide receivers Colin Kaepernick was throwing to was Tyler Lockett. Yeah. You know what I mean? And my animosity towards Colin Kaepernick has nothing to do with his movement. We're a part of his movement. It was more about him, stirring things up, and that's good. And that was good. There were strides for that. The Players Coalition got money out of that. There's been a bigger movement, and there was awareness out of that big time, and which is a great thing. My issue was how, he stood for something, but he never talked about it. Well, I know he probably didn't have the mental capacity to handle an interview or a live interview or a live press conference where he probably would have put his foot in his mouth and destroyed his movement. But if he was going to stir the pot and be the guy, he needed an answer. And that's my thing with him. How you can't go into oblivion and not say anything, and now out of nowhere you want to come and you want a job, and I get it, he's entitled to, but there was a lot of questions we had for him. That's my thing with Colin Kaepernick. Yeah, for sure.
So
and
all we can do. Yeah, and it makes damn good sports talk. It really does, because this is what's going on, But and all we can do is sit back and watch. I mean, if the guy, like he said, he hadn't got any interviews from any teams right now. I don't know, but you know, who knows? Maybe later on down
you guys
down
think
the road.
he's gonna get a shot with somebody? I don't think so.
I think so.
honestly
I
don't
think
Chris
he
is on
will.
point. I think Chris is
I
on
think he
point.
will.
I think Chris is on
I
point.
think if anybody gives him a shot, it'll be Mike Tomlin. They are in dire need of a quarterback because now Malik Turner might be going a lot earlier before the Steelers can get to him. And if I was Mike Tomlin, if you're watching this, man, I'm telling you right now, you might need to go and say, hey, let's at least give him a shot. So I'm calling, you heard it, the prophet right now.
Well,
The prophet
the
is
Rooney-
calling. You might see
Rooney's
him
are
over in the Steelers
progressive.
uniform.
The Roonies are progressive. It was called the Rooney Rule for a reason. Whatever joke of a rule it was, because what Coach Flores has put on. But if any team, I think progressively with the culture could handle that, and such a big would be would be the Pittsburgh Steelers and Mike Tomlin for sure.
Agreed.
For sure.
So with that being said, let's move on to the next around the NFL news. Did y'all know that Terrell Owens is still catching TDs? Terrell Owens is playing for a fan-controlled football league, and it was told that he caught a touchdown pass on some kid named Juju. So I don't know. Have you guys heard anything about it? Did you guys see that? I thought he was with the USFL. He's with a fan control.
it's like a fan controlled league or something like that. But at 48 years old, he's still out there. He's still out there doing it. You know. So shout out to To, man. But I don't know how that league based. I think I just seen the clips of it. I haven't even seen a game of it. I saw a USFL game, but I didn't see that league.
So B2 Real, what do you think about that? I mean, did you see it or you hear about it?
All I saw was sideline clips of him talking to his quarterback about how to get
trying to tell him what to do. Kind of remind you of him going off on Donovan McNabb.
Tony Romo.
As far as him playing at 50 years old, you know, if he can do it, you know, go ahead. I mean, he'll stop once he pops something.
He's on that TB12. He's on that TB12.
Dang. Dude, he's been in phenomenal shape. The word that came up earlier was blackballed. If anybody was blackballed out of the league was somebody like T.O., just because of his team, I guess the team obliterator demeanor, but physically he was always capable. Like you saw him racing Tyreek Hill, like last year. That guy's in incredible shape. But if anybody could do it, it's that man.
Yeah, Cowboy Chris, what do you think, man?
Well, I saw him in my backyard playing football earlier. Him and the Squirrels. He had a good 9 route. His comeback route was excellent.
Are you serious?
At least,
and I went out there and we were talking about it. And I said, T, you know, your release is a little slow. But other than that, yeah, I saw it. The catch in a arena football league that don't even show on TV. I think it was just something for Terrell to do. It's kind of like Armando was a Hall of Fame softball player. They won championships this year. He played football. You know, he get bored, you know, because he's so sexy. He got to show his sexiness off. And that's what T.O. is doing. That's all.
Too sexy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's showing his sexy off.
That's probably what it was. But so this league is basically controlled by the fans. So it's told that the fans actually call the plays, and it's the first time I ever heard of it. But yeah, the fans call the plays. I mean, they pick. You know,
so this is Madden.
It's like Madden. It's like Madden. That's
so they're never going to
like Madden.
They're never going to punt.
No, there's no punt. It's a 50-yard field, okay? And when they score, they have 2 opportunities. They can go one-on-one, a receiver versus a cornerback, or they can go from a 10-yard line and go for the touchdown that way. But there's no kicking. It's weird. It's really weird. But That's what we got going on. And I was thinking he was in the USFL or the XFL, but he's in this fan controlled football league. So it is what it is.
How
So,
about,
but anyway, so what was that?
how about that XFL, man? No, how about the USFL?
We
They're
gonna
all
get to
right.
that. We gonna get to that in just a minute. I got one of those as the topic. So here we are, guys, and this is something, man, that we really need to talk about before we go into our Cowboy news. But the question is, who's in charge? And what I mean by who's in charge, now we got Deebo Samuels requesting a trade. We got Tyreek Hill. I'm not want to go here no more. I'm going somewhere and I want to be traded. We got Devontae Adams is another guy that, I want out. So here we are, guys. We got players, receivers, and quarterbacks requesting and telling these owners what they want and what they're going to do. I mean, be too real. What do you think about that? I mean, this is where we are now. I don't get it.
I may be a little bit by myself on this. I really don't care though. I think it's a beautiful thing that they get to choose
Yes,
their
sir.
destiny. I think it's a beautiful thing that they get to make the choice of where they want to go, how they want to go. Is their, you know, they're the ones putting butts in the seats. Ultimately, if To and Chad had these particular options, who knows where their NFL career could have went to, what heights it would have went to, because you know I know some people may think it's about the money. Ultimately it is. That's the point for going to the league. But then, once they get that money, you know contrary to popular belief, I think that they go out for the dub. They trying to get wins, with the best
Yeah,
possible. We see it happen in basketball all the time,
right.
with these player trades and player moves. Um, and now we're seeing it in football. So I think it's a beautiful thing. I think it's great.
Dallas Cowboy Chris, give us your intake on about these quarterbacks and these running and these receivers. I mean, they're getting paid top notch money now. I mean,
Well,
who's in charge?
I agree with Brandon 1000%. And this is why I agree with him 1000%. The players have finally realized that they have some power, okay? And the power they have is their voice, okay? So once they started using their voice, they see they can manipulate the system, okay? Because for years, the players basically just did what their coaches in the front office told them. They're going there and request a trade, and it don't happen, okay? So now the players, especially the big time players, such as Deebo, such as the Cheetah and everything, and the man from Green Bay that went to the Raiders,
Devontae Adams.
Devontae. Okay, because they have the power. Okay, so now the teams are thinking, okay, if we don't move them, we're gonna lose them anyway. So if they sit out, we can't make no money. We can't win if they sitting there. So we got to get rid of them. That's because the players realize they got power now, and I love it. So if you ain't happy with your situation, or they didn't tell you the truth, hey, if you want to move on, move on. It's just like us in our job. If we don't like what's going on, we got the right to move on, right? We can leave whenever we want to, right? I don't give a damn if you sign a contract or not. But if you tired of it, you tired. So
True.
that's what my whole thing is. So now at the current moment, the players are in charge.
I hear you. 21 Armando, talk to us. What do you think, brother?
So I'm with you guys on the whole player thing, but let me come as a fan. As a fan, it's kind of tough because you have fans coming out here and buying jerseys. You buy jerseys of of guys like Deebo Samuel. If you're a Niner fan, last year Deebo had a great year, and so you bought a Deebo jersey. And now as a fan, you're like, damn. So now he wants out. So So to me, it's the loyalty thing now. You know, I get it. Everybody's in it to get the bag, and I get it. You know, I understand. But the loyalty is it's not like, you know, you don't have these, you know, these Michael Irvins, these Emmett Smiths, you know, these guys that stay with their team. You know, they were Cowboys. Emmett went to the Cardinals, whatever. But you know, at the end of the day, he was still Cowboy for all the years. You know, so the loyalty is kind of where I'm at. It's like, man, you know, it's tough. It's tough for me to see, you know, you have big guys, you know, it's like, you know, Amari Cooper, you know, and for us, that was a dude, you know, that's a Cowboy, you know, and for him to get traded into the Browns, and then if you guys didn't catch his interview, you know, the dude looked sad. He was like, you know, I wanted to be in Dallas, you know, so it's
He
tough.
did look sad.
Yeah, so it's tough is from the loyalty perspective, because you know you want to watch dudes, and you want to watch dudes stay on your team for, you know, you want to rep that jersey forever, you know. Like I want Micah to stay as a Cowboy forever, you know. So, but at the end of the day,
But who knows? His third year into his contract, he can make a decision. Say, you know, even though I got 1 year left, I'm out. I mean,
yeah,
we're
you
gonna
see,
talk about that
and
once Mikey says his piece. But yeah, go ahead, Mondo.
Wow. Well, first of all, Armando, I don't feel sorry for any Niner fan that's buying any Deebo Samuel jersey. It doesn't get their money's worth. But I'm with B2 Real. I'm with Chris. For a long time, these owners dictated what these players were worth. This wasn't a guaranteed salary league, and if these players signed this big contract and if they didn't get their money up front, they would get hurt. They'd have an off year. These owners could just cut them, and they would take the hit, but they wouldn't get the money that they so-called signed for. Like, you remember when Donovan McNabb signed that $100 million contract to join the Redskins? Turned out it wasn't worth nothing because it wasn't even worth that paper or that ink was worth. Now players have a voice, and it can't be just any player either. It's a wide receiver league, it's a passing league. So you see these wide receivers are doing this. The running back position is going to obscurity. That's what it is. But I don't want to see it turn into what the NBA is, but that's where it's kind of veering. That's my biggest fear. And you got to understand, you got to think, where is this player power coming from? And the player power is coming from their own branding, their own social media, everything that comes out of that. So all that negative stuff, or they could say what they feel right away, and the franchisers feel it right away. The biggest thing players do now, what does they do? Just like in a breakup, they turn off all social media, they turn off all the pictures and all that stuff. But that's their leverage, and that's that's what they do first. And I think social media is a big part of them getting their power. But I'm happy for players being able to go get their bag. Because you want to say something about loyalty, Armando? Are you more loyal to the Dallas Cowboys? Or are you more loyal to Armando's team, which is your family that you got to provide for? You got to have some sort of loyalty, and they're being loyal to their people, and that's number one always.
That's cool, and I agree. I agree with both you guys, all you guys,
Yeah.
because there is a fine line between what B2 Real and Dallas Cowboy Chris and Mike is talking about, also as 21 Amundo, because as a fan, you know, you buy these jerseys and you want, you know, wear this jersey and expecting for your player to be there until at least we get the Super Bowl, like we thought we was going to get with Amari. Now Amari's no longer there, you know, things like that. I understand that, but my problem is these players still have a year left on their contract. It's kind of, to me, it seems like entitlement. Damn, play your 4 years out. Now, I could be wrong. This is just my opinion. You still got a year left, and you're already negotiating. So, and I understand with Deebo Samuels does not have a 5th-year option because he was picked up in the 2nd round. But again, it reminds me of Deshaun. The Eagles.
Sean Jackson.
The Eagles receiver Jackson. He was a pouty baby. I'm not playing. I don't want my money. But you still have a year on your contract. Let's cross that bridge when we get to it. Now,
Or
maybe
even
I could be
dating.
wrong. Maybe I could be wrong. But when we'll cross that bridge when you play that final year. But again, a lot of this starts with the agents. Agents know they use it as leverage. Okay, so we know you got another year. So let's go ahead and start doing this negotiation now. And we're at the point now, they're not even finished the 4 years and they want to sit out. They want to ask for trades and things like that. So I'm kind of looking at the player side, but I understand also the player has to feed his family. So again, I'm just looking at finishing 4 years and then your fourth year. Then I don't care if it's at the beginning of the season of the fourth year, but then we start negotiating. Well, that's exactly what Dak did, but we saw how that worked out. But that's just my opinion. So what were you going to say, Mikey?
I said, I know somebody on this panel that has a jersey of a player that wishes was gone, but still on the team. It's a 55 jersey.
LVE. How about that? But yeah, man. So I mean, that's just where we are with this, man. And it is what it is. These guys are basically, calling the shots now. Same thing with quarterbacks. Look at Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers said, this you gonna pay me this or you're not. And sure enough, he didn't think about his receiver. What did his receiver do? You know what? The hell with y'all. I'm out of here. So now who is Aaron Rodgers gonna throw the ball to? Who's he gonna throw the ball to? He can make it all this money, but who he gonna throw the ball to?
G, I kind of think that this whole, choosing where I play and choosing how much money I get, I think it's been around for a while. It's just the elite players have been doing it. Think about Deion Sanders. Even before getting in the league, on the draft day at the draft table, he was like, the Jets would have had to put me on layaway. Like he wasn't gonna play for them. He wasn't gonna just play for anybody.
Well, but Deion had baseball,
when it comes
baseball
down,
as a leverage. Oh, sorry. I said Deion had, like John Elway, even Kyler Murray. They had baseball as leverage. Not every player has that. You know what I mean?
But I mean, I'm just saying, on the talent aspect, when you talk about guys that are elite talent, they have always had the option to play where they wanted to. Think about Tom Brady. He could have played another year in New England had he wanted to. He could have done that. He could have asked for more money, but he decided not to do that because he get more money doing endorsements and he don't need the money. But he could have asked for all that money and would have been granted it. So I don't think this is a new topic. I just think that lower caliber players are now being able to voice their choices a little bit louder.
Lower caliber? Why would you call them lower caliber? We're talking about Devontae Adams. We're talking about Deebo Samuels. I don't know if they would be lower caliber.
Deebo Samuel never won a ring. Deebo Samuel never won a ring.
He had
Devontae Adams never won a ring.
But he had 1,400 yards reception. He had 300 yards rushing. We talked about this last week. I believe we talked about this last week.
We talk about head coaches. We talk about head coaches with one ring, and they're not, they're not just great coaches. So why are you changing the narrative that he had 1,400 receiving yards, but he never had no ring?
Remember we talked about that last week. We talked about that we're not even talking about hardware anymore. We're talking about stats. It's not about the ring. It's talking about, who this player is and what he's done. We talked about this. Like, what? It's not about the ring anymore. We talked about that last week. But again, if we're going to talk about stats, he is one that had 1,400 yards in reception and 300 yards in running.
Yeah, and I think everybody's getting away from the rings now. Now it's all about, let me go get paid over here, whether I have a ring or not, and let me just go get paid.
Yeah, just go get paid. You haven't done that. We talked about Sean Payton and we talked about Mike McCarthy. Everybody talking about Sean Payton. What have Sean Payton done? He got one ring, but everybody I want Sean Payton. But anyway, guys, we got to keep moving on, man. So That was a very good topic right there. But let's talk about this here real quick, man. So everybody heard the latest about Deebo Samuels. He's requesting a trade, and basically somebody said you would look good in the Cowboy jersey, and he so happened to like the idea of being a Cowboy jersey or whatever. So, but look at this here. Deebo Samuels request trade Tony Pollard. Somebody said, well, would you trade Tony Pollard for Deebo Samuel?
Oh, I don't like this.
You know, that's crazy because they're one and the same player. We're just not using Tony Pollard like they're saying. They're like basically the same dude.
Yep.
Cowboy Chris, why you holding your head down, Cowboy Chris? Talk to us.
Give me a second.
Give a second.
You know why?
All
You know why?
everybody.
Because we're talking about a receiver.
And real quick, everybody, this is the time at the Cowboys huddle where you get a drink. Cheers, salud.
Did I just hear out of Mikey's wonderful, sexy lips that Deebo Samuels and Tony Pollard are the same player? Did he just say that?
He did.
Same player.
He said it. He said it.
I agree. We just don't use Tony Pollard.
Brandon, all I want you to do is nod your head. Did they say that?
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay. When did Tony Pollard ever take over a game? When did he ever take over any game? Name one game that Tony Pollard took over the game. I can name you 6 to 10 that Deebo Samuels had took over the game by himself.
All right.
Okay? No,
Shannon,
it's my turn, Mikey.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
So you say Tony Pollard, the
So dramatic.
the sports car for the Dallas Cowboys, is better than the Bugatti in San Francisco. Is that what you're saying? Because it cannot be true. I know y'all just messing with me. I know
I didn't say better.
I know y'all just messing with me because I know I've been quiet the whole show and everything like that. That was the most ridiculous statement I ever heard in my life.
No, it's not.
Deebo Samuels is an elite athlete. He is one of the top 3 playmakers in the NFL. If he was the same as Tony Pollard, he'd be sitting his ass on the bench.
Okay, hold on. I didn't say better. I said basically the same player. And there's one big difference, right? There is a maintenance man called Boy Wonder maintaining our shitty sports car. It's not running right? But then there is this magician mechanic named Kyle Shanahan that finds every which way to put that Bugatti in this racetrack. That we don't have the mechanics. We might have the nice shop, we might have the luxurious freaking showroom, but we don't have the beautiful golden hand mechanic Kyle Shanahan is.
Mikey, you don't believe that one word you just said.
I didn't say better.
I believe I'm on Mikey's side.
I truly believe you don't believe now one word you just said. Okay, because okay, we may have a perfect shot, and then we got a bad a head mechanic and all that other crap you just said. Dude, it is ridiculous, man. Deebo Samuels beat us by himself.
And we knew it was good.
Deebo Samuels did it, dude.
But let me
He
ask
damn near
we
beat
knew
the
it.
Rams. He damn near beat the Rams by himself. No, hold on, shit. Y'all wanted me to talk about this. Y'all are lying, man. Y'all cannot make me believe this. Y'all been smoking. I know it's 420. I know y'all been smoking that shit today, but y'all cannot tell me that, bro.
I didn't say
lying to me. Don't lie to the big fella. Don't lie to the 300
So
pounder,
let me say this here, and
All
I
right.
see where Mikey is going with this. So what he's saying is, Kyle Shanahan is very he creative, a lot more creative than our offensive coordinator. What he's saying is Tony Pollard could be as a Deebo Samuels if we put him in position to be that. But only thing we're using Tony Pollard as a backup receiver. Now, a backup running back. Hopefully, if our mechanic, our magician, is smart, he would say, instead of us going to get another a receiver, let's slide Tony Pollard out there in the slot.
Because what did he play in college?
That's
He was
right.
a slot receiver. He has the traits of a running back. It's funny, all right. Deebo Samuel is a wide receiver with the traits of a running back. We have a running back with the traits of a wide receiver. So that's where it comes.
I want to hear.
That's
Armando.
where I go.
I got to hear somebody. This makes sense of this. Armando, please give me a comment.
Don't let him pressure you, Armando.
No, he a grown man. He can say what he want to say.
My thing is.
Don't be scared of that 300-pounder.
That's my boy right there. But my thing is, I get where Mikey's coming from because I feel the same way about CeeDee Lamb. I think CeeDee Lamb would flourish in a Kyle Shanahan offense.
Oh my gosh.
CeeDee Lamb, because you've seen him. You've seen CeeDee line up in the backfield. I think we saw him a couple times this year. So I get what Mikey's saying. We're not using Pollard right. But Pollard to me is a running back. Pollard to me is a running back, and that's where he needs to stay. I think now CeeDee Lamb, that's who we need to use as a Deebo Samuel. CeeDee Lamb, because I think he has more traits that I see comparable. But Tony Pollard, I don't know, man. I don't know.
My whole thing is, ask any 49er fan, ask them would they trade Tony Pollard for Deebo Samuel, and it'll be unanimous decision. No,
I don't think.
I don't know about that.
Okay, I love my Cowboy fans, but sometimes
I'm like you, Armando.
We get a little ridiculous.
You know what? At the same time, Chris, I didn't say not once that Tony Pollard was better than Deebo Samuel. No, what Deebo Samuel went and did in Texas State, in Jerry World, we knew what he was gonna do, and they didn't stop us. He is a great player, but that had a lot to do with the scheme. It had a lot to do with what Kyle Shanahan, how he puts the ball in his hands, and that's basically the only player they got. Brandon Ayuk, he caught a couple of balls, but he's never lived up to what he was coming out of college because he's a scum devil. And Brett Pollard is not being used enough, and that's a lot has to do with a man named Zeke Elliott being paid top dollar, and that has a lot to do with the underutilization of Tony Pollard. Yeah, I said it.
And like you say, would they trade him? Well, it's not saying that it's impossible, because I'm sure Kyle Shanahan can use Tony Pollard in the same scheme it's possible. I think Callahan would be more successful with Tony Pollard than Boy Wonder would.
So let me ask you guys this, and I want to know from everybody. What would you give up for Deebo Samuels?
I'm not giving up Jack. I'm not giving up nothing.
Tony Pollard.
If I had to, Tony Pollard. But
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't think I'm giving up nothing. I'm sticking with Tony Pollard, and you slide Tony Pollard to that slot position, and you get you another backup running back, man. I mean, we know Zeke is going to be the guy, but instead of going and looking for a damn receiver, slide Tony Pollard and then let him and release the beast, But that's just my opinion.
So you're sticking with it. So, Chris, if you have a chance to get Deebo, you're in the Cowboys organization and the shot is there. Are you giving anything up?
I thought when I joined this show, I thought I was on here with actual football fans with knowledge of football.
You are.
You are with some of the real.
I value our different opinions. I really do. But on this one, guys, y'all are absolutely wrong. Okay. You're just wrong. Now, what I would give up for Deebo Samuels, I'll ask them what they want.
You know what they want? Answer. They want a first rounder,
and they can have it.
You know what? Where our first round is, I would give it to them because it's a what is it? The 27th pick?
24.
He's worth the 24th pick.
No, that's a bunch of bull.
Look,
We
you
need a line.
gave up a first round for Amari Cooper.
We
You gave up a first round for Amari Cooper. You see how he changed our
All right,
offense?
so is Amari? Hey, is Deebo Samuel better than Amari Cooper?
Our line was
at this time, yes.
Our line was in check when Amari Cooper got here. Our line is trash. We cannot afford.
Y'all thinking of Deebo as just a 49. You're not looking at it as a player in the NFL. Okay,
no, I like to.
I need a line at that 24th pick. I'm sorry.
I agree with you, Gary. I agree with you. But if this is an opportunity, which I know this is all hypothetical,
you could have kept Amari Cooper.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So it's hypothetical. It's not gonna happen. But if it happened, yes, you can have my 24 pick. You can have it because Gary, you got one thing. Would you will you take the guaranteed or are you gonna take the hope? The 24 pick is the hope. The guaranteed is Deebo Samuels.
No, I'm not giving up my 24th pick for.
Well, you can keep your damn 24 pick and don't make it to the Super Bowl.
Well, you're not. Listen, hold on. Watch this now.
Would you give
as a man of a 300-pounder? Think about this. We lost La'el Collins. We lost Connor Williams
away. We didn't lose him.
We lost him. We lost him. He's still here. He's not here anymore.
Nobody get nothing for him.
We got 2 linemen out and a suspect at center. And you tell me I'm going to give him my 24th pick to get a guy that runs all over the field and then we don't got nobody to block for? No, I can't do that. It's not worth it.
And he wants $25 million.
And no, I'm not doing that. That's just like you saying us trading up and not having nothing to give.
We don't have all those things, and we paying our running back $90 million. So what's the difference?
That's Jerry.
But there's a big difference.
It is not. It is not.
No, with the running back is a different situation. You see how my voice got high. I just don't want to even admit it. I don't want to admit it because we're committed to somebody we're in love with, but we don't got it no more. And that's the sad part. That's totally different.
Guys, we got to bring some folks on, man. We got to bring
them on. Shit,
Dang.
Bring them on.
You ready?
Yes.
Nicky G.
Oh,
God. Oh, God.
Oh,
Mikey, there's your guy, Mikey.
Oh, what's up, Mikey? How you doing, man?
What's going on?
Papa G, Chris.
You know what? Sneaky G, man.
What it do? What it do?
Always pop up on. It's like when the parents or the husband and wife is arguing. That's when you pop up. What is it? What do you want, Sneaky G?
I just want to say it. It's just so happy to see you guys.
Let me put this on here because we're gonna put this on here.
We're a little hostile right now.
You got 5 minutes, buddy.
There's a word that the Germans invented. It's called Schadenfreude, and I think this man
that sounds like a type of constipation. I'm sorry, fellas. I got the
it's
shot.
Called joy at the misery of others, and that's Sneaky G in a nutshell. I swear.
First
the fact that you just called me a piece of constipation, I'm a little offended, man. I'm a little offended.
Dude, you guys are once again have been rude to our guests. At least invite him, welcome him to the group.
Chris, because he be watching it. He be watching on the cool, and then he wasted for us to be going back and forth. Then he slides in like perfect time.
and then at the end of the show, do you think he's gonna say "Go Cowboys" the way he makes us say "Go Giants" on his show?
Now, thank you for bringing. You know what? Thank you for bringing that up. I'm protesting, and I'm going to tell you why I protest. I've been watching the show since I've been off, and I ain't seen nobody else say nothing. I'm like, okay, when I
you didn't see that one guy.
One guy, my ass. I was the one guy. I text Chris. I said, "I'll come on." I ain't saying a damn thing. I said, "I'll come on," but it ain't gonna happen today. Now, hold on, Mike. Now, the difference is,
oh my God,
everybody says the outro. Everybody. I don't. I'm an equal opportunist. I don't discriminate.
Oh my God.
I don't discriminate. So, Papa G, it was so good to meet you finally, and kick it
Likewise.
with
Likewise.
you. I did not know Chris was 9 feet tall. That is ridiculous. He stepped out the house. I'm like, oh hell no! Here, take it. Take the belt. We good. I'm just gonna tuck my chain in. You can keep the bike. You can keep the bike. I don't.
Hey,
How do you think I feel? I'm an average fighter.
He gave me a black eye last week for sure, man.
hey, Sneaky. You know, I know you're a former quarterback, man. You appreciated the big guys, man. That's all. You know.
Oh, hey, I got number. Matter of fact, when I was in high school, Kenny Kitchens, that was one of my offensive linemen. So all y'all know I'm a big Phil Simms is my guy. That's my favorite quarterback. Okay. Later on, I started being I also Steve Aaron McNair, because Steve McNair, very similar to my last name. And so I modeled my game a little after him. The late great Steve Aaron. I still can't believe he's gone. Anyway, so Kenny said to me, he said, are you related to McNair? I mean, he was a country folk. Okay. I said, no, I'm not even, no, not the list. I said, he just has the Mac, and I have that same in my name. And he said, but you slow as hell. We ran the veer offense, and yes, I was slow as hell. Molasses would beat me in a 100-yard dash. I'm not gonna lie. When someone asked me my 40 time, I'm like, I run like a 4.2 minutes, So he said, I can't call you Air, whatever he said. So I'm gonna call you Happy Meal.
Air McNair.
No, he said, I'm gonna call you Happy, because my last name is McNeil. I'm gonna call you Happy Meal McNeil. And I'm like, okay, that'll work.
It's more like a number one.
I'll take it. No, Bobby, I'm a double quarter pounder with cheese. Come on.
Max size.
Number 3.
Hey, and you gotta go large on the fries too.
Hey,
don't worry, you get that Diet Coke, it just equals out.
Yes. I wanted you to tell everybody the reason why you signed the wall where you signed it.
Oh, I won't go.
Hold on, McNugget, we got you.
Hold on, I'm not gonna sign the Dallas. You mean you? Well, why I chose that part? I mean, I was gonna sign on the Michigan side anyway. Ain't no way in hell, because if I would have signed on the Dallas side, it would have smoked, and mist would have came out, and the ink, the black marking would have just like started dripping off the wall. But no, I chose to sign. Oh hell, where were you? Where were you, young man?
Yeah,
Where was I win?
Weren't you supposed to be there too? Saturday.
But I had give my son.
He had daddy duties.
Oh, okay.
You see the way my bank account works is
See, what had happened was
yeah. You wasn't paying to see him, so he wasn't coming.
hey, but Sneaky, you think I'm tall? Brandon's taller than me.
Yeah.
How tall are you, Brandon?
6'2".
He's taller than that. He's
So,
taller than me.
if Chris is 9 feet tall, what are you like? 9'5", 9'8"?
Wait a minute, Sticky G man, how tall you think I am?
2'2".
Anyway, Chris, like I was saying,
That's
Chris,
a skirt. That's a skirt.
I don't look. All I'm gonna say, Papa G, is when you had your back turned, Chris was like, "I shall call him."
Your time is up.
Cold-blooded.
$100 million.
That's cold-blooded.
Oh my God. Hey,
You got 1 minute, man. You got 1 minute.
You know what? It was good. It was good to see y'all. Look forward again. And I'm drinking. I don't know about Armando and Chris, but I'm drinking number water and cranberry juice.
No.
I'm trying to get my liver prepared for next week. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, right now. Oh,
these.
are we talking about right now? I thought you
I'm talking about right now.
Oh,
Yes.
you hydrating for next week.
I got water right now and
Okay.
cranberry juice in the fridge. I'm having fresh liver when I get to Vegas.
Because you know me and Amanda gonna put them down, and you got to put them down with us.
Look,
show them some of that cowboy. That cowboy. How we doing it with Cowboy Land?
what
So anyway, we got to keep moving. Sticky G, man, we appreciate. No, real talk, man.
Okay.
We always appreciate you come through. We talk trash and everything, man.
It's all love.
But listen, we got some folks still waiting, man, and we get
Okay, I appreciate you for having me on.
Appreciate you, man.
Let's go,
and
Giants. Ow! Get it!
Get him off. All right, we got someone else that's coming up, and it's our McNuggets in the house.
McNuggets.
How you doing? How's everything?
Good.
All right, so appreciate you coming to be a part of this channel today. So, what's on your mind?
Well, I just want to say, I hope we get good picks in the draft. Well, I know we have good picks, but I hope we pick up some good players. Go Chiefs, though, guys.
Yes, for sure.
Excuse me? Did I hear
Go
right?
Chiefs.
Sure.
Oh,
She's a Chiefs
oh,
fan.
Hey, don't make fun of Mondo like that.
I see that in the background, McHolmes. Well, I'm being really super nice. Why am I being super nice? And there's McHolmes in the background.
First of all, I invited her on the show. McNugget, you tell them where you're from. Tell them where you're from.
Montana.
Montana.
Oh, okay, great. Wow, that is great.
Big sky. Go Chris.
What's in
Go
Montana?
Bobcats. There's not a whole lot here.
So what's the weather like up there?
Cold.
Is it really?
Hmm.
How cold you think? How cold is it?
Like 30. Right
No.
today it was.
30 degrees?
Wow. We would thrive in that weather, guys. I'm talking about me, Brandon, and Chris would
We would
thrive.
die in that weather.
let me ask you this: How did you feel about Tyreek leaving?
Yeah.
Players come and go.
Ooh,
Man.
boyfriend.
He chose money over his
Juicy.
team.
So wait a minute. So McNugget's a little bitter. That's basically what
Yeah, that was a little bitter. I heard
You
bitter
sound
before.
salty. You sound salty.
No, not really, honestly.
Okay. So what is your expectations for you guys this year? Do you plan on replacing Tyreek Hill? I mean, what do you want to see this year?
I mean, I'd like to see us get other wide receivers rather than other than Juju and Marquez Valdez, but
Yeah.
you never know. Time will tell.
Time will tell. 'cause
Are you
we
ready
don't
to
know.
see
We're on the
the
outside.
Juju? Are you ready to see the Juju and what's
No, stop. You can stop there.
Are you ready to see the TikToks?
That TikTok.
Stop.
Hey, they catch Patrick Mahomes' lady making the ugliest faces, bro. For real, man.
Come on, man. Come on.
What's the brother's name?
I don't know.
Patrick. I don't know, but the Mahomes brother, him and Juju are gonna be putting out some TikToks. Y'all better be ready.
Oh man, they're gonna be dancing out there.
Yeah, they're gonna be doing the
So get ready. But I can
All
truly
in the
say,
videos.
Mahomes went to school with my son. When they went to the same school, Texas Tech, and I remember Mahomes being there. And Mahomes wasn't a starter for the longest, and he finally worked his way into the starting position. So that's great, and just with his, where he is today, man, it's a great story. It's definitely a great story. So, well, we wish you guys luck, and hopefully
not a lot, but we wish you guys luck.
not a lot, but we wish you luck, and hopefully. We
No,
see
we
you
don't.
guys in the Super Bowl.
You have a TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Do
you-
you follow
yeah.
me? Do you follow us?
Yeah, you follow
I
us?
follow Chris and Armando.
Hey.
Oh, that's
I
Jack.
gotta follow you back.
Oh, that's cold-blooded, Mikey. We don't get no love. And she
Okay.
probably
Never.
follow,
In
she
my
probably
defense,
follow
I
One
didn't
Star,
know
One
you guys-
Family too.
I
Probably.
didn't know you guys existed until today.
Whoa.
You can follow me on
Dude.
Papa G.
Well, I
It's
hope the Chiefs lose all their games.
Well, Mikey, hold on. Let me see if I can get her to follow me. It's Papa G, POPPP, 3 P's, A_G. And I was on Hen Dog when I spelled that. So I was drinking some Hennessy. So, yeah. But, yeah. So, listen, really, McNugget, we really appreciate you coming on. And I thank Chris for inviting you to come on today. But anytime you feel like you want to come on and just, and chop it up with us, you're more than welcome. And stay warm up there, okay?
I'll try my best.
Before you head out, give everybody your socials. That way they can follow you and all that.
Okay. So it's kind of corny. My TikTok is rolling with my homies 15.
Hey,
That's dope. That's dope.
And so is my Instagram.
All right. Hey, that's what's up. Follow
Rolling with the homies. You never seen that movie Clueless?
We got you locked in. We'll be following you as well. I'm sure you'll be following us. And when I pull up TikTok, guess who the first person comes up on my TikTok? Sneaky G Man. Almighty. Oh.
He posts a lot, guys.
But anyway,
about us.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you. So
Rolling
you
with
stay
my
warm
homies.
up there.
Hey, Nugget, I got a question before you leave.
Okay.
Where are the cats?
Actually, one is meowing outside my door right now.
Last night, man, we were on Sneaky G's show and her cats were just going crazy. I was like, wow, okay. Well, look, thank you again for coming on, man. I appreciate it so much, okay?
Yeah.
All right, everybody follow McNugget. Rolling with the homies on TikTok.
Yes, indeed. All right, good luck to you guys.
Yeah, you too.
All right,
Peace
thanks
out.
a lot.
Peace out.
All right, we getting them in here. Rolling with my homies, guys. Let's pull that up and let's follow Rolling with my homies.
Yeah, I gotta pull it.
Man, she's a sweet kid, man. She when I was on Sneaky's show last night and I invited her to watch our show, I said, "How you gonna watch a Giants show? You need to watch the Cowboy show." And she showed up tonight. That was pretty cool.
That's real cool.
I liked it that she lives way up in Montana. So hey, man, we've got people from Montana watching. Okay.
Okay, we gotta bring two on this time, guys. We're gonna bring our guy DJ Kai, and we're gonna bring Sneaky G Man back. Sneaky G Man had to come back.
¿Cómo?
He loves
¿Cómo chinga la neta?
I didn't know you could speak French.
Oh, dude.
You are bilingual.
Oui.
That's what I'm talking about.
These are my homies right here.
You're back again, G Man.
My Cowboys huddle homies.
Yeah.
That's right.
So was your trip back safe? I assume no hiccups, no nothing.
It was, man. It was a long one, man. It's longer coming than it was going, but
I'm sure
we made it, man. It was worth it, man. Seeing you guys, visiting you guys, that was hella cool, and we had an awesome time, man. Awesome time.
It was really good to meet you guys. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean to cut you off. It was really good to meet you. Even though you are who you are, but your team is who you are, I should say. But the work that you guys do, the network you guys do, I think it's very commendable, and it's good stuff. I'll give you some props on that. You guys are talking about going to the Caribbeans and everything, and the fact that you yourself pay for everybody to go, I think it's amazing. You did. I will not be a Cowboys fan.
We pay for the promotion.
That
we
free
pay for the
trip.
promotion.
Stinky.
Hey, that's Sherry the Godmother.
That's
DJ Kai's wife.
This is
beautiful.
This is PG, right? So I'm not.
We're like, dude, we were like, that dude Stinky Feet was cool, and then we went to Stinky G, then we went to Stinky G.
Stinky feet. Stinky feet. That's
But no,
gold.
man, hey, it was cool meeting you, G. It was fun. You're cracking us up, man. Your humor is awesome, man. It's funny. You roll with it, and it was cool, man. Awesome meeting you.
Yeah, you guys are gonna be at the draft too, right?
We're gonna be there Friday, so we're hoping to meet up with Chris and Armando or anyone of the Cowboys that are going. We're just gonna be there for Friday. I have a gig Saturday night to DJ, and that was already planned. But
Chris, y'all going? Chris, are you guys going?
His gig is back in California, right?
Oh, it's back in California.
Oh yeah, it's in California. We're just going to Vegas for the day, staying that night, Friday night, and then heading back Saturday morning. So we're hoping that we go check in and then call them up as soon as we're able to try to hook up with Armando. I was telling the guys, Armando, I haven't met you yet, and they're thinking that we've met already, and we haven't.
Well, he got his shirt before we got ours, didn't he, Chris?
We were so jealous.
And now it's the other way around. I don't even have the hat. They have the hat.
That's what they were hoping would happen.
And this fool had the nerve to hand me a shemedium. I mean, first off, I ain't gonna wear it anyway. But if it'd be spandex on me, the shirt would be like, just barely hold on. You know, no.
He's like,
I'm like, you keep it.
So did we tell you, Sneaky G Man, about Super Cowboy, that he was actually nominated as? Tell that story again, 21 Armando.
Oh, I was telling them, DJ Kai, that Super Cowboy is actually nominated to the NFL Fan Hall of Fame. You know,
he was the guy that had the mask on.
He was in the running. It was a big national contest. The cool thing is Drew Pearson. You have to be nominated by somebody, and Drew Pearson actually nominated him, and he didn't even know that. And the NFL pulled him up to the Star just to do a little interview, and behind him pulls up Drew Pearson in the truck to give him the news, and it was pretty badass, pretty cool to be nominated for something like that by a Hall of Famer, by a Ring of Honor inductee and all that, Hail Mary recipient. But that was really cool. So everybody was trying to do that. There were super fans from different teams, and he was in running. Though he did not get in there, but everybody was pulling for him, man. It was really, really cool. So Super Cowboys doing a lot, charity work, community work over there. It's really cool to be tied in with him. So you guys could also, get in the mix with him. And that's all part of the connection. I've connected with you guys, which is cool. And now, I mean, you guys could be part of a lot of this community stuff too.
For sure.
You guys are looking forward to doing something like that.
Who actually won it?
Yeah, who won it?
You know what? There were a couple. I think there was a lady from the. It was funny. I think it was a lady from the Lions. Not that it was funny. It's just the super fans that were all decked out and everything. For some reason, not one of them got it. Just the ones with the plain clothes won it.
Stop it! Are you serious?
Yeah. But one was from the Lions. I don't know who the other one was. I was talking to him about it, but. He was a little bummed. He was a little bummed he didn't get it. We were pushing for him hard, but he knows. I was like, bro, believe me, that right there itself is huge, man. He was a national competition. Everybody, his name got out there so big that he's a really good guy. He hosted us for a couple nights. You guys met him, very humble.
Very chill, very laid back.
Yes, very, very. So he loves the communication with other Cowboys fans.
I think Jerry might nominate me next year, but I don't know. I'm thinking.
Well, why not? Oh, I do got to make a correction. It is sneaky, not stinky.
Yeah,
I'm not like Cowboy fans. I bathe. I bathe. They may be dirty, but I'm dirty too. But
Sneaky, remember we talked about bathing the other day, and I actually did it today. I was so proud of myself. I was like, yeah, it's been a couple days. I better get in this water.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Just so you guys know about the Hall of Fame, once you get in, you actually get a ring from the NFL.
Yeah,
with,
it was
with
a Hall
your
of,
team, and it's like a fan team Hall of Fame.
yeah, it's a Hall of Fans. The
Hall of Fans. Yeah,
the Ford Hall of Fans, and it was really cool. Then he's able to display his jersey with all the patches and his mask, and a cool display of Super Cowboy. Believe me, we were pulling for him because our patch is on his jersey. So he rocks our patch. So we're like, come on, man, let's go. We'll be badass.
Yeah.
Patch up
And
there.
I was telling Chris last night that it sucked because I didn't get a picture with you guys. I got a picture with Super Cowboy. Didn't get a picture with the godmother.
Did we?
No. You and I did.
He took the picture of us.
That's of the
That's
group.
what it
You
was.
guys did the group, yeah. Because I wasn't about to be in that pit. No, I'm good. I'll pass.
Well, look, Sneaky, you live here in town. It's easy for us to, hook up, and then we'll be in Vegas together too, so we can make that happen.
Yeah, well, you and I, we got a video together.
Yeah.
When I walked up to your house and I saw you're a Cowboys fan and I saw the L,
that was
it
terrible.
made sense.
Stop it! Don't even do it. Don't do it.
I'm just saying.
My last name is Lee. That's what it stands for.
Right, Chris. Whatever makes you feel better. Whatever makes you feel better.
If you guys want to see the video of what Sneaky G Man is talking about, holler out your TikTok account.
On TikTok, it's Sneaky G Man 11. Instagram, just Sneaky G Man. Snapchat, Sneaky G Man. OnlyFans, Sexual Chocolate.
I beg pardon.
What? Oh, did I say too much? I'm sorry. My bad.
PG.
At Sexual Chocolate.
We'll edit that out.
Hey, Gary and Armando, you know who's in the house, man? Cowboys fan is in the house, man. Hey, you need to join us, bro. You need to come on live with us, bro. Hey, Sneaky,
DJ Kai, do you know who they are?
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh, they are. There they are. Yeah.
Cowboys fan. They're
Canadian. So
the Canadians.
Right?
Yeah, they're the Canadian guys. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start following them. Cowboys Chris was telling me all about them, man. I'm gonna have to check that out. I know we have some Cowboy Nation UK. I was letting them know some Cowboy Nation UK guys that are rocking our shirts over there. But I didn't know about CanFan until just when we talked to Chris. So I'm gonna do that.
I'm gonna do that. Dude, they are diehard fans, man. They're
hilarious. If you're not drinking with them, you can't watch their show.
For sure.
But we want to say appreciate you.
In their words, crack them if you got them. Shout out to the Cowboys fan.
Hey, but did you guys see all that? Did you guys see all that we were doing at that golf tournament, man?
I saw it. Yeah.
With Kenny Gant. Spud Webb was there.
Who was that tall guy you was with? The tall guy.
That was Tony Tolbert. Tony Tolbert of the Cowboys. And then I didn't realize
Tony Tolbert. That's exactly who that was.
Yeah. I didn't know until I was looking at pictures that someone posted Marshawn Lynch was there. He was right there, and I didn't even recognize him. He didn't have any dreads. I probably walked right by him and didn't even. I was just looking. I was all over the place, man. It was badass to be chilling in the same room with Flozo Adams and some of them guys, having drinks. It wasn't just Dallas Cowboys players. You had some other NFL players there that were representing and showing love to Kenny Gant. It was cool, man. It was an awesome room to be in with all them guys, man. I was like starstruck and kind of just tripping out. And for Kenny to give us a mention at the beginning of the reception, thanking us for being there, with all those other guys thanking us for being there, that was very humbling, very cool, and he treated us right, man. It was badass.
Hey, man, you guys are doing.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, you guys are doing great things, man. As far as linking us together like that, and like you guys are doing, man. It's a great thing. And again, like I say, we appreciate you guys coming down and hanging out with us, man, and getting a chance to go to Cigar International. How did you like that?
Oh, dude, Chris knows, man. We spent way too much money there.
It's easy to do.
We came out with bags and duffel bags, and I'm not lying. We came out. Check out our TikTok thing, man. We came out, And then that warehouse in Dallas on the way to the golf tournament, we stopped real quick just to see what they had, and that was another what we spent at the cigar shop. Oh, I was like $600 we spent there. I was like, God. Damn, in 30 minutes?
Hey, did you have gas money to get back?
Barely.
Sneaky, what'd you have, Sneaky?
Oh, I just wanted. Well, first off, how much was to get in the tournament, or was it invite only?
Actually, you know what? No, it wasn't invite only. It was a public announcement. I've been posting it, trying to let people know about it. And actually, it was $150 per person, which for a celebrity golf tournament, that's nothing. That's not much at all. I was thinking it'd be like $250 per person, or over 200. But to be $150 per person, $600 for the team. That was really cool. It gave us a chance to make it worth, going financially, but also calling friends that are there in Texas. So we have Flag Runner Cruz, one of the Dallas Cowboys flag runners. That's part of our unity message. He was there playing with us. So big shout out to Steven Cruz, Flag Runner Cruz. Follow him. Iconic fans. That's what I'm about, man. Iconic fans that we can kick it with, relate with, get to know, meet up, and that's it's growing. It's growing. Just like this past weekend, man. That was the connect that we all had was cool, and I already know from there we're gonna keep connecting with other fans and iconic fans, and that's just gonna keep growing. Like I said, we're doing our thing. Our team, not so much, but us fans.
I know. I was there.
Don't get, hey, DJ,
give him ammo. Don't give him ammo.
You just gave him ammunition.
I'm always laying in the cut. I'm gonna tell you, I'm always just it's coming.
But hold them up, and we're gonna get ready to end this in a minute. But did you? I pulled up my TikTok. The first video I see is Sneaky G, man, and his Amari Cooper video, and he's just really just cracking up. Oh yeah.
I haven't seen that
funny?
One.
No, what's so funny? No, really? No, what's so funny, bro? I mean, what is so funny?
Huh? What's so funny about the video?
Oh, now you can't hear me.
Oh no, I hear you loud and clear.
He said, "Huh?"
Well, I don't. First off, I don't know if it's true. Someone, I get a lot of. Everybody knows I hate the Dallas Cowboys. I loathe them entirely.
Felicia probably got a statement for you.
What? She has a statement for me.
Right.
Why is he still on? Because I'm Sneaky G, man. I'm sneaky. That's what it's in the name, Felicia. It's in the name. No, I don't know if it's true or not, but I saw it and it made me chuckle. And I do know that Cooper and Dak did not. They didn't hit the club together. I'll just say that.
Yeah.
I don't want to say they didn't get along, but they weren't the best of friends. So for a comment of him calling him a diva, it's something that could happen, but again, allegedly. But the thing he said about Watson, you got to read the post. I'm not going to repeat it. You got to read the post.
Okay.
Have you read the post?
Check out Eric's. I read it. Check out Eric's Aaron 14 is comment.
Question for Sneaky in particular: are you going to take your 27? I didn't even. You know what? You know what? Why you mention it?
That's gonna cause a problem.
I don't know. Eric, I guess you're just gonna have to be there to find out. I don't know.
No, he won't do that.
Sneaky got 31 other teams to worry about than the Cowboys on draft day.
Yeah, he really does.
I'm not worried about the Cowboys. Do you see my other post about the Cowboys? I'm not worried about the Cowboys.
Well, we appreciate you, Sneaky G, man, for keeping us
y'all
relevant
bringing me back on
with all your posts of the Dallas Cowboys. Again, we are a $6 billion franchise, okay, and there's a reason why we are, okay. So never let that slip
how
your
you
mind.
Think Jerry Jones gonna pay for all his baby mamas? That's why. that's why. You know he was on Maury the other day. I'm saying you are the father, Jerry.
He gonna pay him with cryptocurrency. He's gonna pay him with crypto. We're in the crypto.
Be like Oprah. You get a Bitcoin. You get a Bitcoin. All right, I got Bitcoin.
Okay, listen, guys. All right, Sneaky G, man. We and all our guests, one star, one fact. We appreciate y'all coming on. We've been holding these folks up a while now, but we appreciate everything. Hey, there's
Godmother.
There she is. There she is.
Yeah,
Godmother.
How'd your hair turn out?
Sherry, it was great meeting you. It was great just spending time with you guys, man. Appreciate you guys for stopping by and hanging out with us. Chris, what you guys say?
Hey, my wife said she hope y'all enjoy the tray. Okay?
Oh, I love it. Yeah,
It's awesome, and we need to get the info. That way we can put it out there if for others to order. So it's really awesome, man. It's a badass table.
And thank you tell her thank you for hooking me up, you know.
Yeah, you got hooked up. Yeah. Okay, Sneaker G, man. Listen, this is a family reunion right here. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna let you go, Sneaky G, man.
Before you do, guys, hit me up because I know y'all want. Just find me.
Yeah,
hit me up.
I gotta get with you. I definitely gotta get with you.
Okay,
yeah, for sure.
I'll holler at y'all later.
Hey, pleasure meeting you, Sneaky.
Let's go Giants.
Get out of here. All right. Hey, One Star One Fan, we appreciate you guys, man. It was a pleasure, man. So we are looking forward. I know you guys gonna do the draft, but I am looking forward to the Tennessee takeover.
Yes. Yeah. Everyone, we're getting everybody fired up for that one, man. It's just the setting is right with the bars and Country Music Hall of Fame, Broadway, the stadium. It's just a primo spot to go to an away game and enjoy yourself. Bring your booze. Just bring that energy, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Hey, Gary, can we get 5 more minutes? Can Fam is trying to get in.
Yes, hold on, One Star One Family.
Oh yeah. Hold on, man. Bring him on. There he is. There my man is.
Crack him if
what
you
up?
got
What
him.
up? What up? Hey, wait up. Crack him if you got him, baby. Let's go.
Crack him if you got him.
Sir.
We always got him. We always got him. We keep them in our front pockets. I don't go on any type of shoot without some sort of alcoholic beverage in my hand.
There you go. You are a true Cowboy fan.
What's going on, guys? Can you guys hear me? I don't know. I got my shitty setup here. I got like shitty mics plugged in here.
Hey,
no,
man,
we can hear you
what's
great.
going on, fellas?
Hey, Gary, I've been trying to get him on for 2 weeks, man. And when he joined in, man, I got so excited when I saw his name. Hey, Gary, I texted him. I said, "Get your ass on this show." Get your ass on the show.
Are you guys going to Vegas?
We're going to Vegas, boys. We're gonna be popping bottles. We're gonna be cracking them if you got them. We're gonna be at the Bellagio fountains. We're gonna be cheering for. I can't wait to boo the commissioner. That's my main thing. I can't wait to boo the shit out of him when he comes walking on the stage. I'm more excited for that than the first pick, to be honest.
Yeah.
You guys pumped up for Vegas or what? What day you guys heading out?
Yeah, me and Armando will be there, man. We get there Wednesday, and I'm leaving Saturday.
Yep.
I'm leaving Saturday. Armando is staying the whole week.
Yeah, we're doing the same thing. We're flying in on the 27th and then taking off on the 30th. Like on the 30th, what is it? The round 6 to 7, like 5 to 7 or something.
The late round.
Yeah. Fuck that shit. I don't really care about that.
Hey,
I just want the first stuff.
We can't get rid of it. We can't get rid of this guy. Look at this. We can't get rid of this guy.
DJ Kai, I want to formally introduce you, okay?
Okay, awesome.
This is my man. He has his own podcast on YouTube also, and they're Canadian. And they're
me?
Dallas
I thought you were talking about him. My bad.
No. They're Dallas Cowboy fans in Canada, okay? They have their own YouTube show, man. Me and Armando found them, man. We've just been faithful watchers ever since, man.
Hell yeah.
This is, like I say, when the UK fans, now Canadian fans, they just keep proving we're more than America's team. We're the world's team.
We are worldwide.
Yeah.
We are worldwide.
Yep.
So let me ask you this question is, so what are you looking for at this 24th pick?
You gotta go guard, right? Guard. I think you have to go guard. I mean, I would love to do some other stuff, but I honestly think if we don't go offensive lineman, is there a talent that could fall to 24 that we would take over a guard? I don't know, possibly, but I think our biggest issue last year was our offensive line, and I think we got to just stick to that. Take the best. I would even take a tackle, to be honest. I know a lot of people don't want to tackle. A lot of guys want a guard, but I think you got to take the best offensive lineman at 24, in my opinion. That's
or a center. We need a center because I don't.
Well, yeah, interior. Oh, sorry. Okay, so interior, any offensive lineman. If even a center, I would take Baidez or whatever the hell you pronounce his name. Did not have a great season last year. We don't know if he's going to be able to be a mainstay at center. So I think I don't know who it's going to be, but it's got to be an offensive lineman at 24.
We got to protect Dak for sure.
I also like thinking of other stuff like there. I do like how sometimes we go the Cowboys go against the grain. Like we took Dez when people didn't want to take Dez. We took Micah when people necessarily didn't think we needed a linebacker. CeeDee Lamb when we didn't think we needed a wide receiver. So I do kind of like how sometimes we do stick to our guns and go best player available. Yeah. But I don't know. I think you have to go offensive lineman personally.
So with that being said, would you trade up to get the best player available, or would you just stay at the 20? I know that's tough. So
it's tough. It's just super risky because you're probably gonna have to give up a second. I'd say to move up to somewhere to pick someone, you're gonna have to give up your second pick. And how often does that work out? It works out, but I think there's too many holes on the team right now that we need to. I think first round and second round, we need day one players. Like they need to be guys that are gonna come and play day one, right? Yeah. So I think we need to keep the picks how they are. I don't want to move up. What about you guys? Do you guys want to move up?
I want to stay right there.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree.
24 is perfect for us. I think 24 is gonna hit it. I think we're gonna get like that perfect pick with the 24.
Yeah.
So so hopefully it lands there. But definitely offensive line. We need to protect Dak.
Sure.
We can't. Sure. You seen him with the Niners. He was running all over the place.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they were rushing us with 4 linemen, defensive linemen. We couldn't block them. So knowing that we lost Lael Collins, we lost Connor Williams, and we're still the jury is still out on our center. So we have to stay focused on our offensive line. But knowing Jerry Jones, he would get BPA, the best player available at 24. And you go out now that we know what's going on with Kelvin Joseph. We didn't even talk about that today.
Yeah.
It could be possible at 24 we go get that guy Stingler. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? Who knows what's on Jerry's mind? But
I have a question for you guys. I don't know if you brought it up earlier in the show. I just got off work and just got to the hotel. But have you guys been obviously with it was a Niner fan that was just on? Who is the guy that was just in the chat prior to me?
G.
What's his name?
Sneaky G. Oh, he's a Giants fan. G.
Oh, he's a Giants fan. Okay, I couldn't really see his hoodie there. But what do you guys think about Deebo? There's Cowboys fans talking about giving up a first and a third round pick to try to trade for Deebo right now.
We had a pretty heated conversation over this.
So what? Who's for it and who's against it?
Let's kind of keep it down to that. But
okay.
So we brought up G brought up the topic. It was would you give up Tony Pollard for Deebo Samuels?
And Mikey said they were both the same player, and I lost it. and the reason I lost it is because Tony Pollard is a running back. Deebo Samuel is offense.
Yeah.
Okay. He plays running back or receiver, tight end. Hell, he can play quarterback. Didn't he throw a couple touchdowns this year? Okay.
Yeah.
This guy is dramatic, man, wherever you put him on the field. So, and when he said that they both are the same player, I said, when has Tony Pollard ever took over a game? Deebo Samuels can take over the game by himself. We've seen it in the playoffs. We saw it. We're Cowboy fans. We saw it.
Okay, Chris, bring it down. You're going right back where you started. So
I was asked the question, Gary. I was trying to answer the question.
Yeah, the blood pressure. No, I'm just helping you. There you go. Woosah. So, but with that being said, is that would you trade Deebo Samuels for Tony Pollard? So again. Yeah, and here's the deal. We know Kyle Shanahan is creative, and that's why Deebo was who he was, because he was so creative. And basically, if you were to trade him, do you think when I call him Boy Wonder, which is Kellen Moore,
he would not know how to use them. He would not know how to use them.
Exactly. So that was what Mikey was saying. There are two players that could be the same if Boy Wonder knew how to draw up schemes to use Tony Pollard. I was saying basically you could probably slide Tony Pollard at the slot position and use him something like a Deebo.
I didn't even know that Tony Pollard came out playing slot receiver.
Yeah, he was a wide receiver. At
Wide
Memphis.
out. Yep. He was
That's
wide out.
crazy.
What do you think, DJ Kai?
Well, I think what he was meaning is they're both playmakers. They both are elusive. They both can get out there in the open. I think that's where he was getting at. And like you said, because of we don't have Kellen Moore using him correctly, he's not showing all the flashiness that he could, all the talent that he has. I mean, he's just locked up back there. Everyone's trying to give Zeke the benefit of the doubt, keep pushing him, and Pollard's back there kicking it. Now, as far as trading Pollard for Deebo, or part of a trade, or however you want to talk about it, I think that's a possibility just for the fact that they know that they would get someone with that likeness, that ability to still fill, that void a little versus other people. I mean, we're fortunate. We have a couple good running backs right now. A lot of teams don't even really have one. But again, everybody knows Pollard is not being used for shit right now. And if we don't get it right and get him in the mix, he's going to be gone next year anyway.
For sure.
It's contract year.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's I mean, Deebo, man, you can't. He's like a Tyreek Hill. He's doing a little more than Tyreek Hill just because he's a solid dude, man. He's stronger. He runs through people. I mean, he could stretch out them plays too. So
you know who Deebo reminds me of a little bit, like kind of same body size and kind of same. I don't know. He just seems the same, just faster. He was kind of like an Anquan Bolden. Like they have the same body type.
That's
like
so true.
Right? They have that same body type. When they have the ball, they're just
they're strong.
Oh, they're strong, man.
Very
you just
strong.
you put a ball in their hand. I gotta say, Chris, crack him if you got him. I was biting my tongue so bad when I heard I heard it crack. I just needed to scream.
Yeah, I heard that too. I knew what you were talking about. Yeah. Hey,
I
it's a beautiful sound.
I put the mic right by the can.
I know you did. But he's totally Deebo. I agree. Deebo Samuel is he's an, like you said, he's offense, right? Like Tony Pollard, we don't know if he's that type of guy because he's never been utilized to be that guy. Yeah, exactly. And I would love to see him be utilized to be that guy, but they just keep going away from him. Like, I don't know if it's because they're scared that he can't block, or I don't know what it is. I don't know why they don't even try him in the slot or try him in motion or try certain things with him. It feels like we have this switchblade player, and I don't know if it's because Boy Wonder is too big of a idiot to know how to use them or inexperienced, but it's just like we have this player that could be so good.
Yes,
we just don't give the chance to do it,
See, Gary, I blame you for this. Now you got Can fan calling him Boy Wonder now.
that's as PG-13 as you're ever going to hear me call him. Usually it's a lot worse.
Exactly.
If you ever get a chance to check out the Cam Fan podcast on YouTube, check it out, man. Yeah,
I will. That's for sure.
Hey, Cam Fan, tell them where you are, baby. Where are you from?
We're from like around Vancouver, Canada, but I'm right now I'm out of town working, but we're like just outside. We're in like a suburb of Vancouver, Canada, basically. So west coast of Canada, like 3 hours from Seattle, basically north of Seattle. Obviously,
that's great, man. That's great. We definitely appreciate you stopping by, man.
Let me ask you this, though. This is what I want to know. Why the Cowboys?
Okay, well, growing up, we didn't have DAZN, or we have DAZN up here, which you get all the NFL games. It's kind of like NFL Ticket, right? Mm-hmm. So before that, in the 90s, I was, I don't know, like 8 to fucking like 13 in the 90s, right? Cowboys were always on TV. It was probably the only football game that it was the only team that would ever be on when you were a kid, right? Yeah. You'd always see them in the news. They'd always be on TV. So that's naturally who we watched. And then we had to pick. It was kind of like Cowboys or Seahawks. And everybody else was Seahawks fans, and they were losers. So I was like, I think I'm going to stick to the Cowboys, because everyone where I'm from is a Seahawks fan. Like, I've been to a bunch of Seahawks games because it's so close to go to. Yeah. But everyone up here is diehard Seahawks fans, and everyone always asks us, they're like, why are you guys Cowboys fans?
Yeah, that's what I
don't know. I just bid in and went for it, man.
Yeah,
I get the same thing because I'm in Cali. We're on the West Coast, and people are like, dude, why the Cowboys? That don't even make sense. you know, and I'm like, dude, there's 5 teams in Cali. There were the Rams, the Raiders, the Niners, the Chargers, and the Cowboys.
Exactly.
Right? Because to me, that makes like you liking the Cowboys makes less sense than me liking the Cowboys.
Well, guys, hold
not
on
easy.
a second. Hold
It's not
on one
easy.
second. This guy will not go away.
I'm back.
Is this the Jets fan?
Yeah,
No, this is the Giant.
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
All right,
Titans. You're a Titans fan, right?
Nicky G, man, you're back for the 4th time. What's going on, buddy?
Nah, you know what? I'm enjoying this immensely.
I'm sure you are.
And the fact that this young man, when did you start following the Cowboys?
2019.
2019. 2019.
Yeah, 2019.
Don't do it.
Yeah, that was my year. You know I'm fucking with you, right?
Okay,
you know I'm fucking with you, right?
I know. Because you know I was gonna.
Come on, man.
I was setting it up.
Hey,
I was setting it up.
ask stupid questions, get stupid answers.
And, you know, I don't think that was I think that was a logical question. Because you said the 90s, right? I'm curious, what 90s?
He said 20. Oh my God. Okay, come on, Nicky G, man.
I actually been to I actually lived in Seattle for
Did
for
you?
about
Great
about
city.
5 years. It is actually. Did you go to
Nice,
Pike Place
beautiful.
Market?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And you
Great-
got to go
great food.
to what is it, the shell? What is it, that place where you eat the seafood on the mallet? They get you the mallet shell house. I think it's not shell house.
Never been there.
Crab shack, something like that.
Yeah.
Expensive. They don't
Is
have
it
a
when
low
they
rate
bring you
either.
like it's just they just dump it on your table thing?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
shit, yeah. I've seen pictures of that. I've seen Instagram photos of that.
So I'm just curious, but you've seen your team win, right? A Super Bowl.
Yeah. I mean, I was
Oh
a
my
kid.
gosh.
I was a kid.
Oh.
So but
Okay.
yes, I have. Yep.
Gotcha. And
Dude, I'm fucking in my mid 30s, bro. Like,
yeah, you're right. That is after 27 years when you do that.
yeah,
That is. You're right.
26, but nice try.
Well, I mean, 27. If you do the proper math, you know. I'm just
He's
saying.
pretty.
But you,
He's
but
pretty
you
sharp.
didn't do the math, obviously.
I did. It's 27.
I'll be back in 1
You know.
second.
Hey, you're supposed to say I saw them win their 5th Super Bowl. 5th Super Bowl.
What do you mean?
I saw them win their 5th
That's
Super
what. That's
Bowl.
when the NFL had like 5 teams.
Oh my
Hey.
gosh.
Super Bowl.
Nicky G,
Super Bowl
man.
30. Super Bowl
Hey,
30.
Squeaky,
at Sun
hey,
Devil
Squeaky
Stadium,
Pete,
man.
Squeaky Pete, nothing against you. Hey, this one's for you, Squeaky Pete. Crack him if you got him, son.
Crack him if you got him.
You know, I think I need to get a beer. I need a drink. I need, man. I do got some Douce over here. Spit can. I do have.
Oh my gosh.
So, no,
I'm just
kidding.
glad
I'll
you're not an
stop.
Eagles fan, bro.
Oh my god, no. Yeah, Eagles. They eat. You guys saw where that dude ate.
Chris, save me, Chris.
Yeah.
He ate horse
Hey,
doo-doo.
shit. He ate horse
He
shit.
ate when they won the Super Bowl in 2017.
That's
You know,
fucked
their
up.
their one cute little trophy.
Can we say the F word? Should I not be saying the F word?
You good, bro? This is not a politically correct channel,
Hey,
so
that
you
guy
good.
eating
Oh,
horse.
right.
That guy eating horse shit was fucked up.
Did you see it? I mean, and his friends was egging him on.
Yeah.
Do it, bro. Do
Well,
it, bro.
They're from
Do it for the
Philadelphia.
vine.
What do
Do
you,
it
what
for
do you
the vine.
expect?
They're from Philly.
Sneaky G, man.
What's up?
Thank you again for coming for the 5th time.
I get 30 seconds on this segment.
Gary keeps trying to get rid of you, Sneaky.
And he keeps coming back.
I'm
Keep
blaming
letting
the
it back
kid.
on.
Hey, like I said, it's in the name. It's in that.
It's
Oh, what
like,
did Felicia
you know-
say? Sneaky, have you seen your team win? Have I seen my team win? Okay, hold up. Hold on. Felicia, this for you.
I've unfortunately watched them win 2 Super Bowls.
Yes, I've seen all 4.
Damn.
Look at him. Look at him.
How did Eli Manning win
Yeah, I
2 Super
can't
Bowls?
pass
It's
it
still.
down. All right, Stinky G, man. This is a
Yeah.
family reunion, okay? We appreciate you coming, but Little Daryl cannot come outside, okay?
Ooh,
Let's go Giants.
Ow!
I like that guy.
Oh yeah, he's great. He's
Hey
great.
man, he has his show on Tuesdays
go.
and Thursdays.
Salute, salute.
The Sneaky G Part podcast.
I can't wait to go on that.
Let me ask you this: How many Cowboy games have you been to?
Only 4. I've only been to 4 games.
I think he's been
Yeah.
to more than you, and he's a Giants fan. That's crazy.
That's awesome.
yeah, he's been more than you, and he's a Giants fan. Yeah,
You know what? I've been to a lot of.
here.
I've been to a bunch of Seahawks games. But I mean, to make it down to Dallas is quite a. I mean, you got to take a couple days off. The tickets are fucking insanely priced.
yeah.
The amount
Bro,
we paid. I don't even want to say how much.
I wish I would have seen you guys the day of the Raiders game, man. I was there.
The Raiders game was awesome, but the amount we spent for nosebleeds, I don't even like telling people. It was not cheap, and I mean that's part of it. People will literally make a vacation to go down to see Dallas, even if it's not. If Dallas isn't their team, but their team's playing Dallas, people will go down to Arlington to watch that game, right? So,
Wow.
Hey, bro,
hit me up. Hit me up. Package deals, man. That's why I do stuff through Fan Zone and stuff. They do a package deal. I was finding out the guy next to me at the Raider the Thanksgiving game, he spent $500. We're in the second level, and he spent like $550 per person.
Yep.
To be at that game, and I think I spent like just under $7, but for the package.
Yeah.
And that was
Oh, wow,
and
yeah.
everything. So that makes a lot more sense. So we'll definitely connect and stay in contact, but that's all part of it. And just sharing some information so everybody knows, different routes to go.
That's
So
sweet.
you can follow DJ Kai under One Star One Family if you hadn't started following him yet.
Do that one right now. Here, let me
And
get it.
the next time you come for the game, you got to hit the wall, man. Everybody comes in town, they got to sign my wall in the man cave, brother.
Done.
For sure.
He said, Doug, you always crack him if you got it for sure.
We're gonna crack a lot of them.
Hell yeah, we are.
For sure.
DJ, what is it? DJ K One Star?
No, just One Star, One Family.
No,
One Star,
One Family. Yeah, One Star, One Family.
And
there he is.
This guy, he connects us to all the events, man. I mean, dude, just check him out, man. That's it.
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
That's it right there.
Follow for follow.
That's up. There you go.
Yes, sir. Follow to follow. That's right. Follow to follow you for sure.
Miss Felicia, you need to come sign my wall too, Miss Felicia.
She said we did not invite her when DJ Kai came down. I told her we sent a open invitation on our live.
Bro, so are you gonna go to the that I guess they're gonna have like an event for the whole draft? Are you gonna be there, or are you just gonna go to the Bellagio?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Ken fan, yeah.
I think we're gonna go into the event. I know there's I signed up on I got NFL Pat or I don't know, some fucking app that we signed up to. So I think we're gonna try to go in. We don't really have a plan. We're just gonna go.
That's how we are. We don't have a fucking plan, but we downloaded that app.
Is that you, bro? Cowboys camp?
That's yeah, boy.
All right, we got you.
Yeah, boy. I don't know. We have no plan. We're gonna go down Wednesday. We're gonna film some shit. I'm just gonna walk around, try to talk to a bunch of people, just film as much shit as we can, and just I don't know.
Yeah, bro.
Have a good time.
Me and Armando there Wednesday too. We get there early Wednesday.
Yeah, I think we get into Vegas at about 11.
We get there Thursday.
Oh, you get there Thursday. Well, I get there early Wednesday.
Wednesday?
We're there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
we're there.
Oh shit. So okay.
Yeah, that's the TikTok. That's the TikTok right there.
Got you right there, brother.
Yeah, so I'm hoping to hook up with you guys early Friday, midday of the Friday. That way we can spend a little time because then we have the event at Topgolf, a networking event Friday evening.
Yeah, you gonna give me a chance to get some rest because I'm gonna be the night before. He's gonna be on and popping.
I was gonna say Friday evening. I'll be too blackout drunk to go to any type of anything.
guys, we're partying. Was it with Kenny Gam for his birthday party, and then we went with Rowdy Nation to a club, and they let DJ Raleigh D, my buddy, he DJ'd a set over there for them.
Oh, did he really?
So, yeah, he did. He did his thing, man. I still need to post that. And then the next day we were shot out. We were running around with you guys. We were with you guys. We had fun with you guys, and then Kenny Gant hit us up to go to his house. Man, I was so tired we didn't even make it to his house to go kick it.
Man, I'm sure y'all were, man. That's a long. So Can Fan, they drove all the way from California to Texas.
Pace yourself, Armando.
That's some good driving. How long does that take? From whereabouts you're from? Are you from whereabouts in Cali? Are you?
We're 2 hours north of Los Angeles.
Okay, so you're south. So
yes, yeah,
kind of in line with Arlington a little bit. But how long? Like
it's a 23-hour drive.
Fuck me, Jesus.
Yeah.
No, thank you. That's isn't it? Did you do it for just the experience? Because flying in the States is so goddamn cheap.
No, it is because we have a direct flights from here to DFW.
Oh my God, he's back!
And I'm better than ever.
He squeaky Pete'd his way back in here.
Why do you just leave him on? Why do you take him off and then bring him back?
Because he keep ringing the doorbell. He won't leave. He's standing at the front door, and I'm looking down here and down here at the bottom, and he's still there. I'm like, dang, he's still there. Like he's not leaving.
I'm actually doing some TikToks right now while I'm sitting here watching y'all talk, and
I love it.
Doing all what you're doing. So I'm sitting here having a blast.
Yeah, but no,
Cowboy Spit Can. Let me ask you a question.
What did you call me?
Wait, what happened?
What you just said?
What happened?
You know what happened.
No, I'm just Cowboy. Oh, fan can. Fan can, the man can.
Fan can. That would have been a good one. Fan can, the man can. Cowboys can fan, the man can.
There you go.
I wish I would have thought of that. That would have been genius.
Hey, you can have it for free. I won't even charge you.
Thanks, man. I was actually going to pay you.
Well, no. You know what? You can give me a shot.
I'm not
give
here
me a
to
shot
get
in
quizzed.
Vegas, and
If
we'll
you're
call it
asking
even.
any fucking quiz questions, I didn't come here to get quizzed by you.
You all. It's not Jeopardy. I'm not going to be. You don't have to answer as a question. No.
We are totally off script. We are totally off script.
Does it bother you that people associate Canadians? Now, I didn't ask you if it bothered you being a Cowboys fan and have them. Oh, and I did the math. It is 20. Anyway, when people, because I have friends that are Canadians. I have 8 friends.
Wow, you counted them.
Does it bother you when they say, do you say A all the time?
Not one bit. Doesn't bother me at all. Have I said it yet? I don't think so. But maybe.
You did. I got a little scoreboard right now. You didn't say it. No, I'm sure.
No, it doesn't bug me at all.
Gotcha. I will say, hey, there's one. I'm putting that on the calendar. I did talk. I was lucky enough to have Brandon London on my show. Couple years. No, about last month. God. Anyway, he did say, Canada. About to say Canadians. Canada has the most beautiful women. True or false?
True.
Okay. All right.
I don't know. True, I guess.
Don't you live in Canada?
I don't know. My girlfriend might be watching there. Everyone else.
There you go. He's a smart man.
You are a smart man. Oh, and so okay. Let me ask you guys a question. I don't know if you guys saw the TikTok.
Moderator.
Huh?
I guess I'm no longer the moderator.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Your hosting jobs are gone, bro.
No, I'm just happy to be here.
Me too.
What's up, Sneaky? Talk to us.
So I had I got yelled at work because I picked Selma Hayek.
I can see why.
No, not for this, because I do get admired. For wearing, no, I'm kidding. For picking Selma Hayek over
Patrick
Shakira.
I saw that.
And your thoughts? Do you
I
blame me?
I don't know what we're even talking about right now.
Hey guys, hey, big shout out to Patrick right there. Patrick Milan, our training camp homie right there. He's from SoCal. He's like the first in line at training camp. He knows like everything about training camp. He's our info booth of the training camp, and that's him on the picture. He was on the opening credits of the Hard Knocks. So,
bro,
that's the guy, man.
everybody kept asking me if that was me. Yeah, shout out Patrick. That's what's up, because he has like the big chains.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
oh, hey, he's all in, man, and he's right there from SoCal, and he will be there also this next weekend for the with us at that networking event. But yeah, he's huge supporter of what we're doing, huge part of what we're doing. He's right next to me when we're launching One Star One Family. So big shout out to Patrick Milan.
What you got, Cam fan?
How does the training camp thing work? Is it just you show up and first people get the best seats? Ah, cool.
Yeah, you show up.
Okay.
It's open to the public.
Man, it's a free event. It's a free event. You just got to get there early enough. Dude shows up like hella early. I mean,
yeah, I was there last
for early.
Like he gets there like 4 a.m, 3 a.m. Like
damn.
And he's there every day of that training camp.
Yeah,
he gets a VIP pass. He wants to get that primo spot. But we love him for that, man. He's always in the mix, and he knows like all the staff and everything. It's really cool. But no, it's a free event. COVID changed it up because you used to be able to get on the tennis court side and get some autographs and everything, but that took the players away from being able to get autographs. So you have the side, they put up bleachers along the whole side of the stadium, of the field. So it made it a little tough to be a VIP person, pay $300 for that pass for the whole training camp.
It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
But hopefully it opens up again. That way, guys like Patrick, that's real dedicated. That's his biggest event of the year is that training camp. He's all in. He loves it. He's there every day. Like I said, that's where we get a lot of our information, and any information I get will be from Patrick, and I'll let you guys know what's up. That way you guys can let people know what's going on over here. But
attaboy, Patty.
Matter of fact, they were open. I was there the last training camp, which is last year. You know, they opened up again. So yeah, it was great, man. It's like you say, you just pay for park, and I think park is like $10, and you just stand in a long line, and you fill out the waiver or whatever, and you go in and you just enjoy the view. So it's great.
Right,
it's great.
Okay,
right.
freestyle. Just go in and just fucking
for sure. Just go in, hang out. They do have special days for military and first responders and stuff like that. So they have their blue and white scrimmage. There's a lot of different things that they have. So it's just a matter of checking out the schedule and see what works for you. Myself, I'm a peace officer, so I try to get a lot of our first responders to go along with us. Let them know where we're going. That way we could all roll together and have fun. And usually Jerry Jones and all of them are more allow us to go into areas that we know people don't normally go, just because Dallas and Jerry Jones, a lot of love for law enforcement, first responders, and everything, especially through COVID. It was crazy. So it's pretty cool.
Why did it look like it was in a backyard? I remember watching some of the footage, and there's like houses there. Like, it just didn't like a. What's the deal with that?
So that used to be parking lot area. Yeah. That all used to be parking lot area. They've been building these last probably 5 years, slowly but surely, to where now it pretty much took up that whole side. On the other side is the golf course.
Where any Airbnbs? Can I get an Airbnb in one of those?
Possibly.
And just watch?
I'm sure you can. It's beautiful.
The Cowboys fan poster. Just
that's a primo spot. That's a primo spot. I don't know. It'd be dumb for them not to have turn their place into a B&B during training camp. They could make their money, and you'll be right there. Just walk around the corner.
Giants fans could rent it out. Giants scouts could rent it out to get some footage.
Ken fan, and Kyle. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, Sneaky G, man, we appreciate you coming on again.
I do have a question though. You had mentioned
5 minutes. In 5 minutes.
Well, I mean, that's better than 31 seconds like last time. But no, we talked about a pandemic. I live in Texas. There's a pandemic. What does that mean?
Yeah. Texas, it don't matter. That's why we like going to the games.
Okay.
Damn.
Exactly.
What mask?
Corona.
Nice.
Yeah, it's delicious with lime.
Well,
I mean,
you also got to look at population. Population in Texas and the way it's set up isn't as close and all upon each other like Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Like you know,
Yeah.
some of the other places. It's really
We have the
tight,
biggest
man.
state. Yeah.
There's no Texas miles over there. Everything over here is really close. You got, you know, it's
Yeah.
you know, four-story apartment buildings and all that, you know, that are just all up on each other. But yeah, it's we had to deal with that. Hopefully this year, with them lifting a lot of stuff in California, we'll be able to interact with the players a lot more.
God willing.
Chris.
Yo,
Chris.
yo.
Sneaky G Man is still here, dude.
Say, man, look. Hey, see, Gary, you know when we were kids and you make a friend that you wasn't expecting and they hang on, right? So Sneaky is always gonna be around. There's nothing you're gonna do about it, bro. You became friends with him, you met him, and then you can't get rid of him now.
I'm that one friend that hangs around till dinner time, so y'all have to feed me. Y'all about to eat dinner? What we eating? Oh, you got some cornbread?
There's always a little bit like partially expired or fully expired stuff in the fridge that we could give you.
If I have to chew the milk, I'm gonna pass on it.
Say, hey, Sneaky has met everybody here except for Can Fan, okay? And he's gonna meet him in Vegas. So
Can't wait to give you a hug, bro.
Hey, I'm down. Yeah, I'm down. Shoot.
Oh man, hey, Sneaky's a badass dude, man.
Hey man, we go. Yeah, I love it. You know, and you know what? Overall, that's what's the best thing about this. DJ, Chris, and even Armando. I don't know where Papa G went, but we gave each other so much crap, and we just roll with it.
Yeah, shit, yeah.
And we love every minute of it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You
None
know.
personal. None personal. Just
Nah,
have fun.
none personal.
I mean, because honestly, we just fans. We don't get paid for the Cowboys. You don't get paid from the Giants.
No.
You know,
No.
we just fans, man. Just like to have a little banter, a little bullshit between brothers. You know, that's all it is. You know.
You remind me. Yes, I have been to more. I'll say this. I've been to the AT&T Stadium more than you have. Yes, I have. 'Cause I'm like 30 minutes away.
Yeah,
And
it's
me?
like 30 minutes away.
Yeah, I'm 30 minutes away. I live in Dallas. I'm 30 minutes away from AT&T.
Nice.
Yeah.
I hope you went more than I have. I'm like, fuck, I don't know how many miles I am from it.
Gary, how you
Oh
doing?
my God, yeah, it's a drive. That's a good drive.
It's a drive.
Hey, Cam Fan, that's the only way he can watch a real team is come to AT&T.
Right?
You mean the
Mic
Niners?
drop.
And
Mike,
the Niners?
That was actually kind of. I hate to say that was funny. I don't want to. You actually dropped the mic? Shit, yeah. Squeaky Pete's getting owned.
Yeah, you know, I mean, Spit Can, I try. You know, I think it's fitting. That I do need to make an announcement, and I think it may be perfect that I do make it on the show before my own show tomorrow. Spit Can, I expect you to be on there.
I'll be there.
At 8:00 Dallas, Texas time. I'm on YouTube. Sneaky, you've been at the AT&T more than I've been at. You know, and we're gonna change that, McNugget. So I'm gonna tell you something about McNugget. She is near and dear to my heart, right? Because she's a good kid. She does good in school, and she's a dedicated Chiefs fan. And last night, when everything was said and done, I was like, "You ain't got a Chiefs hat, do you?" She said, "No." I said, "We're gonna fix that right now." So she got one on the way, and that's a birthday gift. That's a birthday gift.
That's what's up, Sneaky.
And she, you know, she's a good kid. I'm not gonna tell her story on how she started following me, but you know, when you
We know it's cold up there in Montana.
Yeah, and I hate snow. Then I moved to Dallas, and what happens? It snowed. Yeah.
When you guys had that snowstorm, was it last year or the year before? I was.
The year before,
I'm ignorant of it. I was like, I didn't even know
last
that
year.
had
I'm sorry,
snow in
last year. You're right.
Texas.
Yeah, last year.
Bro,
I was like,
that
they can
was
get snow in
terrible.
Texas?
Did you guys
Yeah,
have?
that was terrible, and it got extremely cold. It's got cold to where we've never experienced before, and it just shut out our grids. I mean, we was out without power for what, 36
for a while.
hours. It was bad.
I made a TikTok where I put my beer out in the snow and came back 10 minutes later. It was ice cold. I did. I made a TikTok. You can find it on my page. Where I walked out and I put my beer out there, and it came back 10 minutes later. It was ice cold. It was 11 degrees here in Arlington, Texas, bro. It was 11. It was 11.
Hey guys, I gotta jam out, man.
We're not used to that.
I gotta get some music together for these two events: Friday night, Saturday night. I'm DJing, work, everything. But hey, I appreciate all the love from you guys, man. Cowboys Huddle. I'm tagging you guys on all my TikTok videos now and stuff like that. We're getting followers, man. That's hella cool. We're connecting with a lot of people. We're connecting you guys. That's
For
awesome.
sure, man. We
Keep
will
that
be
running.
doing that. It's Sneaky G fault.
That's all good. It's all
DJ,
good.
yeah, and again, I'd love to have you guys on my show as well.
Yeah. And Sneaky G, it was cool meeting you when we went over to Cowboys Chris's house the other day, man. That was awesome. That was fun with you. Cam fam, bro, we definitely are following you now. So any information, like I said, I post stuff. I use Instagram a lot also. So
Jerry Jones?
One Star One Family on Instagram. But anything that we events and all that, we're starting to hook up with Rowdy Nation. Hopefully we could all hook up for a game. We're talking about doing a big old tailgate, co-hosting a tailgate together at one of these games. So
just don't give me the microphone.
Hey, you gonna have the microphone. You gonna have it.
Hey, if you're there with us, you're part of the action. So it's all
yeah,
good.
buddy.
But except for Sneaky Feet, Sneaky G.
Watch yourself, DJ. Look, we all know what that 1 star is. I mean, it's a rating. Don't forget that. It's a rating.
Wow.
I'm just saying. Hey, I was being nice.
It's that 1 star you see in the sky all the time.
Okay, guys, I'm freezing. I'm freezing up. I don't know what's going on, and I don't mean to stop, but I don't even know what's going on. I guess I didn't pay my internet bill or something, but I'm freezing up or something, or it's after hours or something. I don't know.
I was still trying to cut you off from letting people on all the time.
I have nothing to do with that. Don't put that on me.
But hey, much love, guys. Hey, appreciate all the
It's
support,
Sneaky G
man.
fault.
And we'll definitely be catching up. And
nice to meet
you
you,
guys
bro.
next Friday.
For sure.
Yes,
DJ
sir.
Guy. Yes,
Oh yeah,
sir.
badass. All right, awesome, guys.
So I just want to say this one thing. I think it's fitting I say it on this show. You guys and whoever's watching is now looking at the newest member of the season ticket holders of the New York Football Giants. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
What happened?
Appreciate that.
What are we?
You bought season tickets to the Giants?
I sure did.
Would those cost you like 3 footballs?
Well, I mean, similar to the last Super Bowl
Picky
ring,
net?
one like a horse or was it a mule and some? No, let me stop.
Some acres.
Yeah,
That's sweet
some
though.
acres,
Hey
yeah.
man, I'm actually jealous. That's pretty sweet that you get to have season tickets to your favorite team. Like I actually during the pandemic, I was kind of looking at the PSL? Is that what it's called for the Cowboys? I was looking at stuff for that because I was like, well, if I go down there enough, if I buy this and then the thing with Cowboys tickets, I wouldn't even want to make money off it. I would just want to get my money back and then be able to go to maybe 1 or 2 games a year for free. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was looking at that. So I respect you for pulling the trigger and doing it, man. That's awesome.
Well, we plan on going every year. So at least we got some tickets to go to the games every year. And you're right, the PSL, it's something new that they're all doing now.
Yeah.
And it's
they can
part of
realize
the-
they can fucking get away with it. That's the only reason.
Yeah. and apparently, the seats that I purchased, they're mine, and
That's sweet.
until I can't pay for the following season, then
Right.
they're not mine anymore. But
So I have actually a question for you. With the PSL, do you only pay that one time? You pay it the one time,
Well,
and then after that, you just have to pay for season tickets?
Yep.
Is that
that's
how it
it.
works?
That's
pretty
exactly
sweet.
how. Yeah.
So that's not that bad.
You can either pay it off at one time, and they even have like a for the Giants, they did a 5-year payment where you only got to pay it one time a year, and then you just pay the season or the tickets for the following year.
It's funny to see, like, every time I go, I look at the ticket stub. I didn't have it this time. It was on my phone, but I used to get the ticket stub, and it would show you the face value of the ticket, and I'd look at it and just be like, "You bastards!"
It'd be like $75, and you spent 483.
400. Yeah, I went.
Yeah.
I think I was like on. I was in the. You guys know in Cowboys, I think it's what 4, 3, 2, 1. Like you got the top shit, then you got the mezzanine, then you got 2, 1. The one time I went and spent, I don't even know how much it was, but I went with my girlfriend, and I remember looking at the ticket, and it was like $125 for face value, and I was just like, this guy just made bank off us.
Hey, I'm not trying to brag at all. I've been to 6 Cowboy games in the last 2 years. I hadn't paid for one ticket.
Oh man, I envy you.
That's including a suite next to Jerry Jones.
That's awesome.
So, hey man, I've gotten lucky, where
we shelled it out. Bandwagon Boy one, Adam, one of the guys that I do the podcast with, he actually was lucky enough to go down and for work, he had to go film a Samsung commercial down there. And he got free tickets to them versus the Eagles, the game where they won in overtime with Amari Cooper catching it. Yeah. He went down there for free. Yeah, it bounced off and it was all in the air and he caught it. And I remember him sending me pictures and I was like, I've never actually hated you in my life. And this might be a moment that I actually hate you.
Hey, shout out to the bandwagon boy, man.
Yeah, the bandwagon boys. Like I was mad about that's the only time I've actually been jealous of him. I was like, you're getting paid to be there right now. Made no sense to me.
That's are you guys gonna be there? All three of you guys are gonna be there?
So Alex is he's in Asia right now. He's in Thailand, so he won't be there. But Adam and I will be down there. So
yeah, that's what's up, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. We're both pretty stoked. It's awesome that you guys are gonna be there. I can't wait to fucking beat you guys and grab a beer. Shit, I have my wife calling me, boys. I think I'm gonna have to bounce here.
I understand.
Yeah. Just make sure your girlfriend's not in the room.
Well, it is my girlfriend. I just called her away now. All right, fellas. Hey, thanks for having me on, boys.
All right, peace, brother.
Later.
Hey, we'll see you next week.
All right, see you then.
I'm saying, got him, boys.
Crack him.
I'm saying later, like this is my show. My bad.
Yeah,
my bad.
But I know Gary trying to get back on so he can end the show. But I know this is the longest show we've ever done. What we had, Armando? We had 2 hours and 22 minutes. My wife has called me 3 times. Dinner is ready. so I think we better end this.
Nah, but Gary got it. I don't know how Gary gonna end it,
but Gary will figure it out. But hey, guys, I enjoyed it this week. Mondo, what do you always say at the end of the show?
Puro pinches Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys for life. We'll see y'all next week. Peace out, y'all. Peace out.
Peace out, fellas.
Oh, I guess this is where I get off. Okay.